So let's actually play D&D now.
That'd be nice.
No, it's fucking Pathfinder. Come on, who wants to play D&D?
It's all the same shit.
I'm 13.
Same shit, different paint.
Excuse me, it's called tabletop. God.
Excuse me, it's called roll with advantage.
You never roll with
Seems
advantage.
legit.
Okay.
Okay.
So let's see. Does anyone want to give a summary or?
That would be nice.
We went on a nice little trip down the road.
Yeah.
We got ambushed by some banditos who
They weren't bandits; they were rebels.
well, yeah, but like they were pretending to be banditos. Then they brought us to a rebel base where dude had our target, and he decided, oh wait, shit, they brought us to our base. What the fuck? And then he's like, okay, I'll let you go, but you have to do me a favor. And then the favor was to kill or capture a orc
I
necromancer
think it was
lady.
specifically kill.
Well, yeah, but if we capture and bring it to her, then at least the blood's on his hands, not ours.
I believe it was permanently solve the problem, not necessarily kill.
Hmm.
I could trap her in a pocket dimension.
Yeah,
I don't
or
think
just
we have
like
a bag of holding, so I don't think.
Well,
we can
right
do
now we're just gonna go say hi.
yeah. Right now we're just gonna go say hi after. So last thing that happened was, at least based on what I've written, is that he assigned us a scout to send us to the location, which seemed to be a cave area. They mentioned that nobody has gone inside because as soon as they get close, a horde of undead seems to try and attack them or force them out. So they've seen a number of undead, but they haven't seen any actual people. And that's sort of where we left off. We hadn't yet gone into the cave. We haven't really gotten close. Just that we were in the approximate area and we knew where it was.
Sounds like we
Well-
should go inside then, guys.
The bullets work well against skeletons.
What damage type is it?
Piercing.
Bludgeoning and piercing, right?
It's
It's
piercing,
just
isn't it?
picking yourself a club just in case.
Oh, fuck.
I pick up a stick and I hand it to Raquette. There you go.
Oh, no. All of my weapons are piercing. No!
All right. So
We're going to fight.
the scout, when you're ready, and I assume you're ready,
Mm-hmm.
he takes you. It's not very far. He takes you down a road, and then slightly off the road, and you see in front of you is kind of a forested area, but you can see the cave entrance, and there are definitely undead present, kind of milling about, but they're not coming towards you or doing anything aggressive. They're standing in front of this cave entrance. One is rather large, some sort of ogre that has been transformed into an undead, and yeah, so you can see. So put your party down at the bottom.
Okay, so over here?
And this is the cave where
Yep.
we believe the
It'll be
rebel
behind
leader
over
is,
there.
yes?
So I looked it up. Apparently, firearms are bludgeoning and piercing. Yeah.
It's pretty good.
And you called me a liar.
So
What's
this
the
is the
difference,
cave
though?
where we believe the rebel leader is held up, yes?
No,
Well-
not the rebel leader, but the
Rebel leader.
the rebel.
The person we're
ex-rebel.
here to go say hi to.
Yes.
Yeah.
Our new friend, or
Let's go ahead with number 7, 6.
So the undead, they're just milling around, yes?
Yes.
Mhm.
Can I roll a spellcraft check to realize what would happen if we approach them? Like, are they just guards? Are they going to be programmed to attack us? Are they going to raise the alarm?
I don't think a spellcraft would necessarily tell you that. No,
What check would?
I don't know if any check would.
I can't figure out what these things are programmed as.
Well, you could just
Looking at 'em?
go up and ask them.
Yeah, but that's going to kill me.
You don't know that.
Yeah, they're really nice.
Okay, I'm going to go up and ask them.
Hashtag not all undead.
Hashtag, oh no, this is a mistake.
So you go up and ask them.
I'm going to go up to these skeletons and say hello, and determine if they're about to kill us or not. Because apparently that's the best course of action we have.
Oh, they begin to approach.
Can I determine if they're about to attack us?
Certainly seems that way.
Can I roll a check to know for sure?
Well,
No.
I don't really see what a check would do. I mean,
Would I know if they're about to attack us?
would you be able to know that with anyone else? I mean,
I could sense their motive. I could
weapons
try and determine
drawn.
their magical nature. I could try to determine what sort of spell, what sort of command was given to them.
I don't think you can tell what command.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to tell what
Command, maybe not, but sense motive in that, like, oh, they're running at me. Oh, they seem like they
I
don't
mean,
have any intent of slowing down,
Okay,
and
well,
their
if-
fists
Yeah,
are
they
there's
don't
nothing-
seem to have any intent of slowing down.
tight.
The large one is armed with a club. The other one is kind of going around probably this way. So they're kind of just stumbling towards you now and don't seem to be stopping.
what was the name of this woman? Corinthi?
Did we get a name?
Hang on a second.
Did she get a name? I thought we were just random orc lady in the woods.
The name
Yeah.
I have down is Corinthi. Or Kernan Thani.
I have too many games, or way too many notes I have to fucking go through to find the right ones.
Sorry, I had to run. Okay. No, I don't think you got a name.
We didn't even get a name.
Well, you didn't
Nope.
ask for one.
Well, he was just like, "Oh yeah, some dude, some lady rebelled against me." And when we asked, "Oh yeah, can we describe her?" He's like, "You can't miss her. She's a green giant." Ho ho ho.
Wait, was she full or half orc?
Well, he never specified. I don't think. He
Uh,
just called her green.
We found out I think she was pretty gigantic.
Okay, I think we need more information before we go after people.
This
Well,
is true.
you didn't ask it.
Okay, well, I was eating McDonald's at the time. I'm sorry.
You're loving it. Except it's McDonald's, so like it costs you like 10 pennies or so.
Before we get sidetracked, are we killing some undead?
That
Do
is
you
a good
guys
question.
want to kill undead? That kind of
Well, they
ruins our
seem-
chance at diplomacy.
Does it though? Undead aren't particularly valuable.
That
It
is
is true.
true. Well,
Yeah,
if they're just going to attack us and we have no option of talking them down, then I guess we don't have a choice in the matter.
Well, you gonna back the fuck up?
Oh, I'd like to.
Yeah, you probably could. So you notice as soon as you back up, they stop advancing and start to slowly go back.
So can we just like start pinging them from this distance and they won't attack?
Well, what about this fellow over here?
Oh yeah. So he's kind of just like sitting on the cliff face. He was watching, but now he's.
always watching.
So that one moved once you came near.
Can we see where he went off to?
You ran into the bush.
Can we see where in the bush he ran off to?
Yeah, the part that was right next to him. So
All
right
right.
here.
Do you want to go looking for that gentleman so he doesn't abandon us? Ambush us?
You know, why don't we kill the big guys first?
All right. I just don't want anything jumping out of the bushes at us again.
So seeing as they retreated once we got a certain distance away, could we try and do the sort of thing where we take like one step at a time and see when they start advancing, and then if we take a step back, will they stop?
See where the line in the sand is.
Yeah, exactly where the line in the sand is.
That's not usually how these undead tend to operate, but perhaps they might be programmed poorly. I don't know how to determine how they're programmed.
I'm sorry, these undead not as good as your undead.
Okay, well, my undead are in my spell book, which I lost.
Oh, Paul, you.
Ah,
Your spellbook brings all the undead to the yard.
yes.
Are they better than these?
Well, if I
Damn
knew how to
right.
if I knew of how to determine what they're programmed to do, absolutely.
So say damn right.
I'm
They're
sorry.
better than arrows.
Emily is annoyed.
I thought she
I thought
was
she was-
human. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay. Standing there, they started approaching.
Okay, so it seems to be what, like, could we eyeball this? Like 40 feet, 45 feet from the cave, something like that.
Something like that.
It's like that.
Yeah, like any farther, and they start advancing, any closer, and
Now the question is, if we shoot them, will they still come?
well, there are two ways to figure that out.
So, do you want me to shoot them?
I want to know what the second option is now because I thought there was only one.
Which is just to shoot them.
I mean, yes, one of the options is to shoot them.
What's the other?
The other option is to walk
Don't-
away,
But that doesn't
or actually
tell us what-
ask.
I was hoping to ask them and try to draw out whoever created these undead, but we don't have a name.
Well,
Do we have a name of an organization? Anything? We just shout
well,
hello?
I don't know if the undead are smart enough to recognize that.
Like this
Hey,
fire-
necromancer orc lady, come out.
Like we
I
can
don't
try
know
that.
if she's going to be within earshot of the entrance.
Well, personally, I wouldn't be leaving undead without human supervision, but maybe they're idiots.
To be fair, the whole problem that this woman seems to have is that she is not exactly being subtle or cautious in her approach. She seems very much like the person to just sort of leave them around and not really pay much attention or supervision.
That is completely true.
You know,
Just-
I feel like she's not coming out. There's no other way we can find in, so front door. And the only way to get through the front door is to deal with the undead.
If we must.
Okay.
Will I shoot at it?
Sure. Time to bring the milkshakes.
Well, it's one range increment extra away, so one.
Does anybody else have anything ranged that's
I
Like
have a
not-
I have a crossbow.
yes,
But she has never hit with her crossbow.
but
Only
that's
tried
not
it
relevant here. It's the
Right.
longest range thing they have.
Is it
Really,
though?
my crossbow is the longest range thing we have.
I mean, in one
What's the range
one
of-
range increment, it's like 40, isn't it?
It's around 80 feet.
80 feet per increment.
Yes, probably more than that actually.
Is that
I think
how
it's
crossbows
first
work?
range, and then it's every 20. I think that's right.
No, it's at range increments is it's
80 feet.
so
Yeah.
basically-
80
so like
feet,
for a
just-
dagger it'd be
10.
10 feet, and then the next one would be at 20, 30,
Yeah.
40. But for
I know,
mine
it's
it
just-
would be 20, 40, 60. So hers would be 80, 160, 240.
Yes. You
So
want me to shoot
you're-
it?
I guess. Why not?
19.
It hits.
All right, I do
So-
0 damage. It's a zombie.
Zombies take
shooting at the
full
big one.
damage.
Zombies take damage.
Oh, he does?
Of course.
Yeah, they have flesh. The whole point of the little metagaming skeletons is that there's not exactly a lot to cut or pierce.
Oh, I thought zombies also had DR as well.
By the way, you misspelled piercing.
I don't care.
Piercing.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that's 6 damage, eh?
I
Not
do
bad.
6 damage with my crossbow.
Well, now everyone roll initiative.
I figured.
Oh,
Wonderful.
so we can't just stand 40 feet away and just pelt them.
No, that would be too bad. That would be too unfair.
Ah,
Where
shit,
is?
should've
Am I
cleared the
blind
list
here?
First. Hang on, I can. I didn't clear the last list. You should have cleared it. Okay, hang on.
Want us to roll again so we're added?
Would that be okay? Can we do that?
No, it's totally fine.
No, just edit the number,
Ooh.
edit the value. Thing.
Yep.
Hey, look, that's better than.
We basically got advantage.
Only downgraded by 1 point.
Advantage, but also we're just using the second number instead of the higher or the lower.
Oh, we're using the second number? Okay.
Are we?
We're using the first or the second?
I'm indifferent,
Sec-
especially considered mine are the same, basically.
second one, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oof. Now I'm down to 8.
I mean, all that changes is you're slightly slower, but you know, there's not a lot that changes with that. Oh no.
I can't add a turn because they're too close to the top of the screen. Is that a normal problem to have?
Shouldn't be. Usually, like, you can have a macro that lets you just roll initiative for tokens, so you should be able to just click and roll.
You can
mm,
right click. Can you select the token?
Yeah, I can select it.
Right click it.
Yeah,
There should be an
But
add
then-
turn button.
yeah. The add turn button is off screen, so I had to pull
Uh,
it down.
That's
fine.
weird.
Normally for me, it just tends to appear instead of above, it just appears below the token.
Oh, mine doesn't.
Hmm.
I've also had that problem with it going off screen.
Yeah.
It's not that odd.
Yeah. I mean, it's happened before, but it's usually not too much of a problem. Oh no. So here's the real question: who goes first, Drakat or the?
It's usually a dex tie, so like,
Yeah.
so I think mine is 8.17.
Okay, you're going first then.
And the zombies are not exactly known for their dexterous
Abilities.
talents.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and then mystery turn.
By mystery turn, do you mean zombie in the bush?
Yes.
Bush boy.
Bush boy, yeah.
Yugi boy.
Yeah, come on. I play Toon World, Yugi boy.
I take 500 points of damage to my life points every turn, Yugi boy.
Okay, all right. I think we're ready. So, oh. Okay, so first thing that happens is that a small, slender zombie with long claws comes running out of the bushes and is going to attack Emily.
I figured. He hits.
Well, what's your AC?
He hits. That's my AC.
What do you mean?
It's
You
11.
could roll like a. You could roll a 5.
Even flat-footed is 11?
Oh no, my flat-footed is 10.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, you do get hit
I figured.
for 2 damage.
Alrighty.
One of which is a bleed damage.
Oh boy. Alright.
Oh. And suddenly that mattered a lot more.
And all right, Oliver, your turn.
I'm going to. I mean, we have him to worry about, but for now, let's just get us ready. I know that Mordred's pretty high DPS. I'm going to move up to him and I think I have to touch him. Yeah. Do I have your permission to touch you? And
Depends on what you're asking here, buddy.
I
You
can't.
need enthusiastic consent.
True polymorph into a rat. No. I'm going to cast a blessing upon you for increased defense.
Okay, so this is what? This is increased. What is this? What is this madness?
He's a war priest.
A blessing.
I actually don't know what War Priest does, just other
He
than
gives
like
you a +1 to AC and saving throws.
that's pretty good. Buffs, add a buff, name.
There, now you're a tanky boy.
If anyone's feeling jealous, it's going to him because
Because
you
more
two are
troops.
ranged. No, you guys are ranged. You guys hang in the back. I'll be helping you out in a second, Emily. Hold still.
It's okay.
Don't worry, this is fine. Nina will help you.
Also, he's going to use this turn to draw his sword.
I assumed we would have drawn our weapons just as part of the like, you know, Emily's aiming her crossbow, and we're like, okay, time to draw weapons.
The preamble. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd probably assume that as well, since you guys were planning on it.
Just in
Yeah.
case.
It wasn't
just
like
in
it
case
happened
was
out of
gonna get
nowhere.
Called out, though. I just
God,
wanna
what
make
are
sure.
weapons?
That is a good question. Not crossbows.
That's all I'm going to do for this turn.
Okay.
Right. 4, 5, 6.
Oh.
Another
Okay.
one comes out of the bush on the left. And Emily, your turn.
Oh boy, alright, so I take a point of damage, yes?
Is it on your turn or on the creature's turn?
I
I think
don't...
it's on your turn. I'll check. Just
Alright, well, in any case, Emily is going to 5-foot step away from the creature under this tree here. She is going to look towards the creature, do that, like the heavy metal gesture with like the 2 fingers outstretched, and
Devil horns.
boom, orb of acid.
Lesser orb of acid.
13 to hit versus touch.
Versus touch, that is... Versus touch is going to hit, yeah.
Okay, 4 acid damage. And that is the extent of my abilities to contribute to this combat.
Hey, it's something.
Yeah.
Okay.
beginning of its turn.
Okay, so I'm down to 10.
Yeah. Specifically, a creature takes bleed that is taking bleed damage takes a listed amount of damage at the beginning of its turn.
Okay, one approaches. Rakat, your turn.
I might as well start with this dude. And then go pew.
Dingo pow.
That's against touch, so it's a 15.
Yep,
That's
that's gonna hit.
5. And then is it dead with the gun or
Which one were you targeting?
this one?
The one that got damaged?
Yeah.
I think you're gonna have to decide beforehand if you attach
If I
it.
fired it. Well, like
You can roll the revolver. Revolver resolves, and then you can target your ray of frost somewhere else.
If you're doing
Yeah.
spell combat, that gives you a negative on your attack roll.
Oh, he's not spell
Yeah.
combating?
oh well, he also gets 1 cold damage then, I guess. So 6 damage total.
6 damage total, yeah, that drops it.
Nice.
Nice. And then I guess I'll use one of my arcane pools to imbue my weapon.
Okay. Is that a swift action?
It is, yeah. There you go. There's the description.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Cool. Cool like ice.
What's that? Okay. No. Who's this? Big guy. Okay.
Hulk smash.
Mordred, your turn.
Just checking. 5, 10, 15. That didn't provoke anything, hopefully, unless I'm doing very incorrectly.
No, that wouldn't. That wouldn't.
Okay.
You're not a G. No. Good.
Okay, and second I have to do. In the wording of if something said can make a single attack against 2 adjacent enemies, would that be adjacent to me or adjacent to each other?
To you.
Mm-hmm.
Is this cleave by any chance?
This is not cleave, actually.
It's magic cleave.
It's not magic cleave. It's the only non-magic thing that I can do, actually. But would that be adjacent to me or adjacent to each other?
Adjacent to you.
Okay.
It would have to be in your threat range.
I would assume so. Yeah. Just double checking. Okay. One attack against this,
Mhm.
which is an attack roll. 15.
That is going to hit.
Okay. Damage is 7. I dislike the fact that it also shows crit, but what are you gonna do? And then I'm going to expend Minute Hand and attack again as swift action.
Okay,
That is a 7, so that very much misses.
that misses. Yeah.
That is the end of my turn.
Okay. So 7. Yeah. Okay.
And the piercing damage didn't feel like it was less effective against these.
No.
Okay, so piercing still works just fine.
Seem to wound it pretty well.
Okay. Oh my god.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Well, I mean, it's a good thing I basically have cleave because I'm gonna be needing it.
So one of them's on it twice. Like
Is
you
it?
hover over if you hover over the one that has 3 initiative, it puts a box around it. If you hover over the one that has 17 initiative, it puts the box around the same.
Oh
one.
yeah.
Well, that's not supposed to be happening. Hang on.
Tasted.
He's just so fast, he gets 2 turns around.
Yeah, he gets fucking
Okay,
like
yeah.
haste 2.0.
So the one that's 3 and the one that's 17.
5th edition. Why do you do this?
Okay.
Are you saying you don't like 5th edition haste?
No, actually, I don't.
Wow, weak.
Okay.
It's almost like it's degenerate.
This one's attacking Rakat.
No, try me, bitch.
He tries you and he finds you lacking. That's
Oof.
a 19 to hit. I think that
That do hit, yeah.
hit. And a 6 damage, one of which is bleed.
Okie doke.
Oh no.
I'm not used to not having my HP.
Does anyone have heal at like any reasonable modifier?
Of what? Heal?
Heal.
Okay, I'm seeing I did.
Is that a very specific thing?
It's a skill.
We ain't
Oh.
clerics, boy.
Yeah, we have no
I-
clerics.
No. We have a war priest, and I did take at least 1 point in heal, so like I know how to. But
And another one runs out and will attack Emily.
okay.
That's
Yeah.
one.
Because bleed can be stopped with a DC 15 heal check.
And it looks like it hits again.
I figured.
And
Oh
that's
no.
3 damage, one of which is bleed.
Oh no. What's Emily at?
What is Emily at?
I think you said 6 earlier, and then you currently have
6 was
7. She should have lost 10 because she took 1 bleed damage.
no. Rakat got hit for 6.
yeah.
Oh,
she
is
got
it?
hit for like 2.
She got hit for 2, one of which was bleed.
So
Then she took 1, and now she took 2, so total 5 so far. Oliver, your turn.
save us.
Um,
Or something.
well, I mean, I can only save one of you at a time.
Or just, kill more zombies. Or whatever.
That's what I was going to work on.
Um,
Actually, can I do a? Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, do we have a description of these guys? Do they look like zombies, or are they something completely
Yeah, so
different?
they look like emaciated zombies, but
Okay.
they're not decomposed.
Okay.
Their skin is taut over their bones. They have dark, almost blackened skin. Looks like burned or something. And they have these elongated claws
Can
that are extremely sharp, which they are doing this bleeding with.
And they look different than like this
Yeah.
or that.
Those two look like more your standard style
Okay.
zombie.
Sorry, I was just confirming, didn't mean to interrupt.
Yep, no problem.
can I do a religion check on the burnt looking ones? Maybe this is a certain
Actually,
can learn something.
you probably would have seen these before.
Oh,
being
shit.
who you are. So you have fought these before on the. Well, I don't want to reveal too much backstory, but you fought them before. You know that they're certain kind of shock troop, commonly employed by Karnathi, and that they're used to kind of somewhat expendable kind of first strike to weaken their enemies.
Okay, so she is using war tactics. That's something to worry about. For the time being, I feel like these two can sort of handle themselves in that I don't want anyone getting flanked here. So I'm just going to 5-foot step and try to handle these two from coming at our other flank.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm not gonna do anything. Okay. I should have buffed. Oh well.
Okay, so sorry, I was Emily cannot hear us at the moment. Okay, so Oliver, you go there and do you attack?
I did. I missed. I got a 9 versus AC.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Actually, can I? No. I don't want to expend everything. If I know these are just like the
Yads.
wear us down kind of guys, I'm not gonna start blowing stuff.
All right. So next turn, the one you just attacked is going to try and attack you back.
Mhm.
And it definitely fails as it lunges for you. You easily block its attack with your shield. All right.
Oh yeah.
It is Emily's turn.
He is currently muted because, again, noise in the background. But
There's like no AoE spells at level 1. What the hell?
yeah, I think it's pretty intentional. I mean,
He could just type it in. I mean, he's missed once and he's hit once, so I'd say the crossbow's not that bad.
Does he not provoke an attack of opportunity? No.
yeah, I was gonna say
I think he would, yeah.
yeah. 5-foot step somewhere. This was not in melee.
So he goes there, under the tree.
Yeah, and then shoots at something that I don't know, probably isn't in melee range with something else.
I think all of his options are in melee range.
This is not, and that is not.
Yeah, I don't know if he would have a shot, but anyway, it's. With
I
a
mean, the
13,
big
it's gonna
one
miss.
would be a pretty easy shot, but
Gonna miss regardless.
fair enough.
Okay, so that's her turn. The smaller zombie is going to attack Mordred.
Okay.
That's a 19. Does that hit right now?
Exactly hits.
Okay.
Even with your +1.
That puts me to 19.
Okay,
Don't
it
think.
swings an old club at you and hits you for 4 bludgeoning damage.
4 bludgeoning damage. Got it.
All right.
Okay.
Cut. Your turn.
Well, first I take 1 bleed, right? So
Yeah.
I am now at 10 HP.
HP.
HP. And then I will 5-foot step over here. Then I'm gonna spell combat rather than spell strike, and I'll shoot at this one, and then cast Ray of Frost on the southern one.
Okay. So that's
So it's
minus
so it's
2.
so it's gun to the top and ray to the bottom.
So it's -1 because of the thing, because I have the enhancement from the
Arcane Pool.
So it's 9 to hit for the revolver against that, which I highly doubt hits,
yeah, that misses.
and then a 14 to hit against that.
And that's touch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits the bottom one. And you were doing what? Ray of Frost?
Yeah.
The 3 damage. Okay. All right.
And that's kind of it, yeah.
Okay. Now the big guy. Big guy is actually, he's not gonna move. He's gonna try and swing at Mordred kind of wildly, mostly disregarding if he accidentally hits the other zombie at the same time. Okay, he swings over its head and doesn't hit it, but he also misses you.
Okay.
So you would dodge that quite handily, actually.
Okay. It was a rather large margin of inaccuracy, let's say.
More of that was just very slow.
Oh, okay.
You could easily avoid it. And it's your turn.
Okay. 5-foot step. I'm going to claim this creature. And then I'm going to do a scything strike against both of them.
5-foot step. If you end your 5-foot step, I guess it doesn't matter, eh? If you're still threatened.
Yeah. 5-foot step is just it never provokes.
Okay.
Unless there's like some specific class feature that says you can ignore 5-foot or like still provokes with 5-foot step.
All right.
Oh god, they're gone. Thank you.
You're
Sorry
back.
about that. I just
Okay.
very loud vacuuming.
Yeah. Okay, so this is a scything strike, which is just one attack roll, which probably doesn't hit. 13 against both of them.
That doesn't hit either.
Okay. Then that is my turn. Because that was my action, bonus action, and... Or not action. Standard, swift, and I don't really have anything to use for move. So that's the end of my turn.
Sorry.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay. All right.
Sorry.
So this one's just moving around back. Okay. So this one's going to move up. Attack Rakat again.
Oh, of course, yeah.
And this time maybe thrown off by the bullet, but it doesn't hit you.
Woo! Nice.
Swing and a miss.
That's an
Nice.
improvement.
It claws at air.
This one's going to duck behind the bushes.
Is it visible or is this like a block of bushes?
No, now you would be able to see. Hang on. Let me just
Reveal.
reveal. Okay. So it comes running from behind the tree and it's going to attack Mordred.
Okay.
And it's going to miss, but it's a close one.
Oof.
Like
Close
catch-
enough that the blessing may have made the difference.
Wait, what's your AC now?
Currently, it's 19.
Yeah, close enough that the blessing made the difference.
Okay.
All right. Next. This one's also going to run up and swing at Rakat, I think. That's the more dangerous
Wow.
option.
How rude.
And it's going to miss.
Yay.
Okay, Oliver,
Hmm.
your turn.
Smack a bitch. Do it. Smack a bitch.
Crush them. Or, don't. I mean, if you don't want to do it, we can do it.
You don't have to be so violent about it, God.
Cast Bless if you want,
Lightly tap them on the cranium with an instrument made of metal.
I
Swing
don't
your
think you
healing
guys
stick
did
at them.
diplomacy here.
Yes. Heal them to death.
Heal them with kindness.
Oh, hey guys, I was muted that whole time.
Hmm.
I was wondering. I was like, guys, why don't you let me get a word in?
No.
Yeah. So unfortunately, don't have bless prepared, but I'm wondering if I should spend something. I'm going to spend something. I'm going to no. No, I'm not. Why the fuck would I do that? No, I'm just gonna swing on this this guy in front of me again, and maybe I can get free from him to come over and help Mordred.
I think honestly
Or-
the back line might need a little bit more help. But
Yeah, the guy
It'll be
coming up from
fine.
behind.
Yeah, Mordred's close to being in a really bad situation.
I mean, he's surrounded by 3 people. One of them's
I
giant.
can
but-
5 foot step back though.
Oh yeah, but you'd still be in threat range 2 of them.
Yeah. Technically
Oh,
3.
that is gonna hit.
Thank God. All right, that is 11 points of damage on him.
Okay, so as you do battle with this creature, you swipe with your bastard sword horizontally and bisect it in one clean cut.
Hmm.
Nice.
Nice.
I spit on it, and I'm gonna come over here. Let's see. 5,
Might corpse.
10. No, I'm gonna do 10 instead. I'm gonna come up here, so I can pick and choose later on. But I'm gonna get into melee with these guys here.
Sounds good. Emily, it is your turn.
Alright, well, I'm dead in a few rounds, so I think this is worth casting another spell. Everything is in melee, so I'm taking a penalty. Wonderful. Take a step
Well, you could
here.
5 foot now.
Do you have any healing spells?
Nope.
Okay.
Just don't usually.
That 16 versus touch versus this guy.
Okay, so that is going to hit.
6 acid.
So you splash it with acid, and it starts screeching and scrabbling at its face as it melts into a puddle. That one's dead.
Alrighty.
Nice.
Did you not say there was like a save or something to stop the bleeding?
Yes, you can make as a standard action a DC 15 heal check.
Oh, well, I don't have heal, so. That's, a
That's
1 in
why I was
15
originally asking,
chance.
does anybody have heal?
Uh,
You can use it untrained.
Yeah, it's not trained.
I might
Can
try
you-
that next round then.
I mean,
So
I
you-
have a +4, so it's not guaranteed, but on average I make it.
All right, so the regular zombie swings at Mordred. Does a 2 hit?
Are you sure it's not a 4?
Oh, yeah, it might be a 4 actually.
He
Doesn't
could
matter.
secretly be a Gelacious Cube.
Okay, so that one misses.
Yeah.
Rakat, your turn. Take 1 bleed damage.
Yeah.
Do what you will.
Somebody else can make the heal check, by the way. Just,
Yeah, but like who the hell gets proficiency in bleed?
I mean, I do.
Okay. So I'll 5 foot step there. And then, I think Oliver can handle this little zombie boy. So I'll
Me.
stealth strike this dude with the revolver. Come on, crit.
No, we're pretty damn close.
Yeah, I
So
mean, it's
that's
gonna, even with the -4, that is going to hit.
why would it be -4 though?
'Cause you're-
melee.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because he's in melee. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so that hits. You deal
5 damage.
5 damage. Okay, that one
For-
is looking pretty rough.
And then I assume the Ray of Frost misses.
The Ray of Frost.
A 5 probably does not hit.
Yeah, maybe.
Won't hit.
Just a little bit off. Yeah. Fun thing that is somewhat worth noting is a creature is only considered to be in melee once it is threatening a creature that also threatens it. So if there is a creature with reach and you're not threatening it, then somebody could shoot at that creature without the penalty.
Cool.
Just
So
not
if this giant was 1 step back, then it wouldn't.
Yes, then you could still shoot at it without a penalty.
Okay, so the giant heaves its great club and tries to smash down upon Mordred's head, and succeeds.
Fuck.
At least partially. Let's see how well. That's gonna be 10 damage.
Ho 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 ho. Okay.
That's a lot of damage.
I mean, it's a giant with a club.
So the
He'll be
giant
fine.
Yeah,
will
it's
club at you,
no
and
problem.
You have been clubbed. Right, and then would you like to respond to that? Because it's your turn.
Yes. So, would I have seen Oliver cut down the creature over here? Okay. Oh dear. Okay, I'm going to claim this creature, and then I'm going to make another scything strike against it and the giant. And that's just a regular. That is a 16.
Okay,
Oh.
16. 16 is going to hit the smaller creature, but the sort of scrap armor that the giant is wearing is going to block it.
Okay. So that's still damage against the smaller one, which is 10 piercing damage against this creature.
Pierce it directly through the skull and kill it instantly.
And I get some maneuvers back, and then I am going to 5-foot step back 1.
You've not gone there.
I am trying to still stay within melee with this, as weird as that is, because I also assume you can't walk into the middle of a tree.
Yeah, the middle, no. You can do
At the very least, it would be difficult terrain, which you can't 5-foot step into. So I'm making some assumptions here, but
correct assumptions. No, that works.
yeah.
Okay.
Anyway. Oh, it's all the way over there. Oh my god. Oh dear.
So this one's going to swing at Emily.
Oh, something came up behind me. It did it.
Yeah, it did.
Alrighty.
It actually misses by quite a large margin.
I'm surprised.
Emily avoided a blow. Congratulations.
Good job.
I don't believe it.
Okay,
Nice.
now this one's going to swing at Oliver. And is going to hit.
Shit.
I assume. Wait, yeah, no. You don't have AC above 20, do you?
AC above the fact that at a second level you're asking that question. Pathfinder, good job.
Yeah, that's a Pathfinder. Well, I don't know. His AC was like 900 last time.
Like you
Yeah,
can
that
have
was-
you can have 20 AC at level 1 and 5e.
My AC, I have a special ability that increases my AC by 899 whenever we're having a non-combat session.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see. Okay.
No sneak
Hmm.
attacks allowed, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
No,
weaken
because that would be a
monsters.
combat session.
Yeah, it's true. As soon as it becomes combat, it goes away, huh?
Yeah.
Even if you're not aware of it.
It's this weird thing. It's like a
Hmm.
domain.
Yeah.
That's one of your perks. So
It's
that's
the
gonna deal, 6 damage.
Okay.
And one of that damage is bleed, as per usual.
One of it is?
Yep. So 5 regular damage, 1 bleed damage that you take right away.
Okay.
But that 1 damage will be repeating, which happens right away because it's your turn.
So you should have just said 6 damage, you know.
Well, it's
No, you
6
take
damage.
6 damage. Now it's 7.
Yeah. It's 5 damage plus 1 point of damage that inflicts bleed, and then at the start of your turn you take another 1 damage until it's healed.
There.
Oh,
I can mark myself with this thing, right? Like you guys have?
Also, another thing is any magical healing stops bleed, right?
Yes. Any, not even magical, just any healing. Anything that restores HP.
If only we
Ends
had
bleed.
any amount of healing.
I mean, I think the War Priest gets like a lay on hands like thing.
Well, he can heal spontaneously. Should he?
Is that a thing?
I can heal you guys. But so far it's been a little bit combat-y.
hectic.
Yeah.
Is there a thing the War Priest gets that's like lay on hands?
It's
You mean
also-
like a pool kind of thing?
Is it fervor?
Yeah, fervor, but it's not like a separate healing pool. He can just
Oh, sorry.
spontaneously heal.
Yeah. Well, isn't that what a lay on hands is? It's like you heal an amount as a touch, and then you have a number of uses.
Well, yeah, but he
Yeah.
can use his fervor for other crap.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
converts one of his spells into a heal.
Well, it's so fervor does like 2 things. Apparently, I can just straight up heal someone, or it can turn one of my spells into a self range only spell, and it can be cast as a swift action.
Okay, so it's either heal, or if you're evil, then it can damage, or essentially use one to attack faster or cast a spell faster.
Exactly, yeah. But Emily's kind of in danger down there. How is she looking? Is she looking on death's door?
You might see a few wires poking out through her back, and that's definitely an oil leak there.
She is mostly biological though, so
It's
Just wounded.
black blood. That's normal.
This is fine.
It's like
Well,
that comic of the dog in the house that's on fire. That's Emily right
Yeah.
now.
Except it's spewing black blood.
As long as I'm in range with this thing, I'm gonna start making my way towards Emily, but I'm gonna not pass up this opportunity to attack this thing before I leave its range. Where's my main tab? Here we go. Someone
Huh?
dies.
Ooh.
Ooh.
no, that is
Damn.
not gonna hit.
I'm still going to start moving though. I'm gonna take this AOO.
Hey, whoa, 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 oh, whoa, whoa.
I got a plan to save myself. Don't worry.
Is it 5-foot step and cast Infernal Healing that you should have had prepared? Yeah.
I can prepare 2 spells a day.
Yeah, welcome to Wizards, where they have a very small amount of spells that they can prepare.
Can you not
I'm-
prepare an extra one based on your int?
I can't. I cast off my charisma. Damn it!
Wow.
It's
I'm
complicated.
just doing a 5-footer, by the way, because the way I math this out, if things play out right, I can still.
I
5
plan,
foot
I
step.
plan to
Yeah.
back up. Don't worry.
Okay. Perfect then. Then that's it. That's all I'm doing.
Okay. All right, Emily, your turn.
Okay,
Damage.
on my turn, and I bleed at the end of my turn. Yes.
Start.
At the start. Oh shit! All right. Well, then I'm still at 2 HP. Wonderful. All right. Well, 5-foot step back here. Move action, pull out that wand of silent image. Free action, drop my ass to the ground as I am going to shapeshift myself into a rock. And I'm going to assume these zombies are dumb.
Do rocks
Okay.
take bleed damage?
Technically,
ones do.
but it's an illusion, so they don't know where I went.
Yeah.
I'm
You
going to
just-
assume zombies don't have object permanent skills.
Imagine they did.
Hard to get blood from stone, I think so.
Oh, thank you very much for that. That was
That
a good
was-
joke.
The one time that can be used as a really good pun.
Bang. I am
Uh,
rock. And at
Okay,
2
so-
health.
Illusionary rock. Sounds good. Now this one. This one's throat seems to expand, and it belches out a noxious, vapor fumes upon Mordred. Make
Okay.
a fortitude save.
Fortitude. This is at a +1, so 13, which I don't know if it succeeds.
13 is not quite good enough. You have been sickened.
Okay.
Or, yeah, sickened.
Okay.
And that's all it's going to do.
Oh.
Rakat, your turn.
Huh. Well, I guess I'll deal with this one. So I will spell strike with the revolver, and instead of Ray of Frost, I'll do Snowball.
Okay.
So ignore the Ray of Frost. Oof.
That
So
one.
now we'll do that.
It's not going to hit.
Oof.
Uh,
No.
Does it also misfire?
It did misfire, yep. That's a nat 1.
Shit. And you don't confirm that?
As far as I know, misfires, you
Okay.
as long as you roll the number that's in the range, it
Okay.
misfires.
Hold
That's-
on, I'll be right back, okay? One
No
second.
problem.
You know what? You know what'd be worse? You know, if I didn't
What?
have the advanced firearm, the thing would just be broken. Like,
Are they not broken anyway?
no, with with an early firearm, they just blow up. Like,
Yeah. Well,
And
I
you
think
can't
that's
just
if you
repair them.
misfire when they've.
Yeah, if you misfire
no.
when they're broken.
Yeah.
as far as I know, it's just
When a firearm misfires, it gets broken condition. While it has a broken condition, and its misfire value increases by 4.
it's
If
the
an early
advanced
firearm with
does,
the broken condition misfires, it explodes.
but an advanced one doesn't. That
Yeah,
was
so you can
what I was
just keep
thinking.
misfiring over and over it'll still be broken, but it's not going to get any more broken.
Okay,
Oh, there we go. Now it's broken. So that's great.
oh, you guys
not
mean
good.
broken as in the condition, not broken as in overpowered.
No,
Yeah.
brokenness in the condition. Sorry.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was
Okay, I'm
confused
back.
there for a second.
Yeah. Also, apparently, broken firearms have a misfire value of +4.
Yup.
Yeah, so now if I roll a 1 to 5, it
Yeah, it
misfires
misfires.
again.
This is why it's
And
good to have a
which-
backup gun.
Never.
Good
You realize
luck
how
getting
expensive-
another one.
You know how expensive guns are.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, look, guys, I think the easy solution is just he gets a gun and then he gets a chainsaw.
I'm okay with chainsaws. I dropped one from
Yeah.
my party last week.
Why not a chainsaw gun?
I think we're getting a little too close into Final Fantasy territory with that. So I'm gonna have to veto.
We can get him a
You don't want a
chainsword for the
chainsaw.
Emperor.
Yes, but not a chainsword gun.
Why
I
not?
think that's a thing. Isn't that a Gears of War thing?
It might be a Gears of War thing, but it's not for the Emperor. That's some heresy right there.
Ah,
To get back to it for now.
Actually,
Actually,
no, sorry. I was thinking we had a dumb conversation.
So here's the question: can you use spell strike and spell combat at the same time? Yeah.
yes.
yeah. I looked into it. Apparently, you can. You have to do it in a specific order, but
Spell strike and spell combat. What?
Yeah, so spell combat
So-
means you can cast a spell and use your weapon at the same time. Spell
Mhm.
strike means instead of physically pointing at someone with your Ray of Frost, you can fire your gun at them. So
So
you can shoot your gun once as the regular part of spell combat, and then you can shoot your Ray of Frost out of your gun with your spell strike.
basically, it's if you. What is it again? You can choose to deliver your spell through your gun.
Yes.
yeah.
So you can do spell combat where you fire a spell, and then when your regular, attack with the gun comes up, you can also shoot a spell through that.
Yeah. Spell combat is just you can fire your gun and a spell. Spell strike is instead of firing a spell, you can shoot it through your gun, but you would still get like if you combine the two, you could
you're
cast
right.
Ray of Frost with gun and then Ray of Frost normal.
So
Oh.
you fire.
Because
Okay.
my plan, like I said, I was planning on using Snowball instead of Ray of Frost. So if I roll,
But if you did
this-
spell strike, then it would miss along with your weapon.
Yes, but you
Well,
could still
yeah.
make a Ray of Frost. Or whatever.
well, look at that min damage. Oh no, it wasn't min damage. It was nearly min damage.
So
That's not particularly good. Yeah.
Because with spell combat, it's shoot, cast, spell, but cast spell.
We
Also
can worry about
shoot.
the specifics of it after session.
Yeah. It doesn't matter that much. We know what you're talking about though.
Okay, so Giant swings at Mordred again,
Just miss. Come on.
and it misses.
Ha 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 ha.
Mordred, you're up.
An agile dodge out of the way. Sorry, I don't know. So again, I would have to be adjacent for both of them, which is how wounded does this thing look? Aside from it being undead.
Very wounded. It looks
Okay. This is probably the wrong ordering, but whatever. Swift action, I'm going to minute hand instead of -2. That is very much a miss.
Oof.
And then, god damn. Yeah, I guess it's just going to be a regular attack against it afterwards. That is a 15.
Oh, it doesn't apply second automatically.
Does it? Oh, it does. Oh, wait, does it?
It should automatically apply the condition.
Oh, it does. It does automatically.
yeah,
So yeah,
you
so that's a
got 'em on
17.
YouTube. Yeah, that hits.
Okay, wonderful.
Wunderbar.
That is 4 damage.
All right, it is enough to finish it off.
Wonderful.
However,
And yeah, he's just gonna stab the thing through its, I don't know, undead. Its squishy undead skull.
all right, you stab it directly through the squishy undead skull, and it collapses.
And then 5 foot step back.
Okay,
Oh boy.
next.
Yikes.
So this creature is going to run probably over here, completely ignore Emily, and swing at Oliver.
The rock worked.
The rock worked.
When it hits,
Ooh.
4 damage.
We getting into it now.
4 damage flat, no bleed.
Just no bleed from that one.
This one seems different than the others?
Yeah.
Okay. This one seems more like a traditional zombie?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to clarify things.
Yes, and then this one also, I guess, also swings at Oliver.
Hmm.
And that misses by a lot.
Oof.
Okay, Oliver, you're up.
Alrighty then. Now, any form of now is a DC 15 heal check or any form of magical healing to stop a bleed, right?
Healing just
Right.
in general.
Okay. However, healing within this range would incur 2 attacks of opportunity, right?
Casting a spell would, yeah. I
Yeah,
think.
I don't know.
Uh,
I think you'd have to cast defensively or something like that.
Yeah,
Uh,
you can cast defense.
Are you casting a spell or using like a class feature?
A spell.
Okay, then yeah.
Okay. That makes things a bit difficult.
And you can't 5 foot step out of this.
No. Thing is, I know that I watched it happen. I know that she's a rock. Do I know that she's gonna die once my turn ends?
She would just be bleeding out.
She'd go down to 1. Oh, she'd go down to 0.
Yeah,
Well,
she'd be staggered but still
persist.
alive. We don't know this, but
Well, you see a rock.
It do be a rock.
'tis rock.
Sometimes it be like that.
Mhm.
Sometimes it do be like that. This is a tough decision. I have 3 things I could do right now, and I don't know which one's the best one.
You could snap. You could heal. You could cast.
I'm going to now. Can I cast twice if one is a swift action, or is that
You could do that. For
I
sure.
can? Okay.
Pathfinder does not limit the amount of spells you can cast per turn.
Oh, that's great. I didn't. That's actually
Gives new options. More
yeah.
different.
That's a ton actually.
Mhm.
I'm just wondering if. So here's the thing. My fervor. I don't know if that counts.
As
Oh, okay. Using fervor this way counts as a standard action that provokes attacks of opportunity. Okay.
so, if you're using it on yourself, it's not going to provoke.
No. But I was thinking of using of throwing out 2 points of it, healing myself with 1 cure light,
Hmm.
and healing Emily with the other just 1d6.
Yeah.
That'll stop 2 of the bleeds on our team.
Yeah.
I think I am going to do that. I think I'm going to. I'm going to 5. No. Yeah.
Unless you step back.
I'm going to
There's
5
no-
foot step to sort of impose myself between at least one target and the rock. And I'm going to now. What is casting defensively? Is that like a full round action or something?
Cast defensively is you choose to make a concentration check with the DC being 15 plus twice the spell's level. If you succeed, you don't provoke, but if you fail, you lose the spell. It's as if you casted it and failed.
Okay, well that's interesting. I don't know how that works with this.
So it'd be like a DC 17 concentration check.
Caster level check, I think, is what it is. But is it right?
I'm just not sure like what level of spell this would be, so I don't know what we would add to the 15
Of what?
of fervor, because it's
Fervor
just
doesn't provoke.
You'd
unless
be replacing one of your first level spells, right?
no fervor in the other way.
Fervor the other way,
yeah. So
that
yeah,
wouldn't be casting defensively. It's a class feature, so it's not a spell. You don't have the option to cast it defensively. You can still heal people or yourself with it, but it's very much the same as making a touch attack against somebody. You don't really have the opportunity to cast defensively on that.
so
Then I'm going to.
But then does it still trigger attacks of opportunity?
It does still trigger. It's just you don't have the chance to lose it.
Okay. Then I'm going to. Can I expend 2 points of it and do what I was thinking?
So you wanted to.
I want to reach out, touch the rock, and heal the rock for 1d6, therefore locking it as a permanent rock.
Okay.
Sorry, it's 1d6 plus.
God damn it! I'm sorry.
I think it's just 1d6.
Yes, for now.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm gonna heal the rock for 1d6, and just straight up, and that will provoke.
Healing yourself or others does not. It's only when using it against undead.
Oh, that's the only way. Okay, shit. Okay, well then,
Yes.
the other way I'm going to do the other one I'm going to do is because I'm also not looking too hot. I'm going to spend another point and swift action heal myself with Cure Light.
So I heal 3. Does that cure the bleeding as well, or no?
It does. It
Yes.
does.
Any
Cool.
healing, even non-magic, will cure bleeding.
Unless it's super magic healing bleeding. I mean,
Is there
magic.
uncurable bleed?
There's probably like a curse kind of
you'll
bleed.
find out.
None do these to me.
I
Also,
know.
yeah. Other side benefits is when, casting as a swift action using fervor, you don't provoke, even if the spell normally would.
So, do you actually have a spell failure chance, or is that just built into the spell?
It's just built in.
It's just built in.
Yeah.
No, you can't
Only-
fail. It's not arcane. What's the other one?
Divine.
Divine, right? You can't
Only
fail,
arcane casters actually deal with spell failure based on armor.
So maximum heal, eh?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I
Nice.
guess so. And
Nice.
and Emily, you can take away that bleed mark on you, I think.
Alrighty, will do.
Wait, shouldn't it be 10 then? Because you're second level?
Does
might be.
Cure Light Wounds get an extra one?
Yeah, it's +1 per caster level, maximum +5, but you're second level. You rolled
So
an
it's
8.
so it's 10, yeah.
Yeah.
So is it already including the?
Well, no,
It's-
because at level 1 it would be +1. At level 2 it's +2.
unless
level
there's
3
something
goes
about War
through.
Priest where they don't have.
Yeah. Okay, I see. He rolled an 8. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, you're at 10.
Yeah, I guess that. I think you're right. That should be 10.
Yeah, because
Hmm.
if you can't,
You just
you
gotta
hover
update your
over
casting
it.
level.
if you hover over it, you see that you rolled an 8. So then yeah, you'd have +2.
I wonder why that's
Mhm.
not factoring in, but yeah, I'll
Probably because
I'll
it has
take a
to
look
be
at that.
manually updated.
Yeah.
Nice.
Probably
All right.
Oh, maybe it's
Emily's
like
turn.
okay,
If Emily's
caster level. There it is.
Yeah, you gotta
Mhm.
update your caster level, boy.
Is Emily there? Do we have her?
Maybe.
God damn it! I
Maybe.
hate this. I'm so sorry. The
It's
people
fine.
keep needing me today.
No worries. Anyway,
is there still
it is your
horrible
turn.
things next to me?
Mm-hmm.
There's one horrible thing next to you.
Cool. I'm remaining a rock
Okay,
because I have a
sounds,
single spell left today.
sounds safe. Okay, Brakat, your turn.
Well, my gun's broken, which is fun. So I get a -2 to all my attacks. I'm gonna go this way. And then I looked it up. It's basically I attack. I basically declare spell combat. I attack with just a normal gun, and then when I'm casting the spell, I attack with the gun and a spell. So attack. So gun, spell, kind of. So-
Yes. With one of them having spell damage as addition to the gun damage.
Yeah, so this thing's engaged in melee, right? Or is it threatened? Yeah. So it's threatened. I have -2 from the gun, and then I have -2 from spell combat, so that's -8 to hit.
Uh,
And then I get +1 from the thing, so that puts it to -7.
are you shooting at this one?
At the one next to Emily, yeah.
Oh, at this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So first do this with no spell. Oof.
Oof.
Which also
Over it.
misfires.
Look, doesn't miss. Oh yeah, it does because it's a 3. Yeah, which doesn't actually matter because it misses anyway.
Yeah. I
'Cause
mean,
it can't get more broken
it can't
it's
get
an
more
advan-
broken.
because it's an advanced firearm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it just misfires again.
Yeah. Okay, and then this one, but with snowball this time. You know, if it'll roll. There we go. Another misfire. Does snowball have a different roll, or does it take the guns roll?
It takes the guns
Take
roll.
the guns, yeah.
Okay. That's
And then
what
you
I
would
was-
also get a would you yeah, you would also get a ray of frost if you're spell combating.
No, he
Oh, no,
spell combated his snowball.
Oh, he spell
It's just-
combated his snowball.
It's just I have Ray of Frost as the
Okay.
macro because most of the time I'm just going to use Rays of Frost.
Okay. Fair enough.
Oh, so you're having some gun trouble, lad.
Yep. This is
Wow.
why it'd be great if I could have mending, but mages just don't get it.
So the
no,
giant
no good spells for you.
daggers up to you, and that's the end of its turn. All right, Mordred.
What? Did it seem normally very slow?
Well, if you were to take a very analytical eye to it, it would appear as though it has never moved and attacked in the same round.
So we could play Ring Around the Rosie.
Oh. That's good to know. 5-foot step, and I'm going to claim this creature, and then Scything Strike against both of the giant and the one.
Good.
How long did I am still sickened, yes? So it was the previous round. It's also currently this one.
Yes.
Okay, that is a 20 against both of them.
Well, that's gonna hit both.
Okay, that's the same. Actually, is it? It is different damage rolls for each.
Do you not threaten a crit on an 18?
You do.
oh, I
have a
do.
crit on an 18, so
Yeah.
Does a 16 crit on either of them?
A 16 is going to, yes, it's going to crit on the smaller one, yeah.
Okay, so the smaller one takes 10, and the larger one also takes 10.
Okay, so
Is
you handily slash through the smaller one and bite deeply into the midsection of the larger.
Yeah. Sort of a stab into one, slash out into the other. Yeah. That is the first time I think that ability has actually worked.
Yeah, I think so.
Nice.
I think I remember you desperately trying it over and over while being
Yeah.
dragged around.
Well, I just couldn't hit though. Like we're kind of feeling that energy right now where it's like 1, 3, 5.
yeah.
Can't roll to a 10.
It seems that it happens to the best of us.
Yep.
Think about it, if I had early fire. Let's say I had 2 early firearms, and I had tried to fire. I'd have 2 destroyed early firearms.
It'd be blown up too, I think.
Yeah, they explode.
Hopefully, yeah, because that was 4 misfires in a row.
Well, yeah, but you wouldn't have a gun after the first one or the
Oh,
second.
yeah, that's what I mean. If like I had 2 early firearms instead of the advanced firearm, like if I was dual
Yeah.
pistoling, I would have 2 destroyed guns.
Yeah.
All right. So this zombie down here next to Oliver is going to do the same thing the other one did. It belches out a vapor onto Oliver, who must make a fortitude save or become sickened.
Pace of the vapors.
Vaping is bad for you, kids.
You
Don't
said
vape.
fortitude save, right?
It's a fortitude, yeah.
Is that a
Yeah,
save?
that is going to work. Yeah, you
Oh.
resist.
Nice.
And then it is your turn.
Talk about bad breath.
I think this one used to be a principal in early life. And he's going to get between. He's gonna. Yeah, no, he's gonna stay right there. He's gonna have to do the 5-footer. I know that puts him into range of the other thing, but screw it.
I mean, it only gets to attack one of us, so.
Well, I'm not sure about that because it threatened its ally and you. Its first time it tried to swing out.
Yes, well, let me rephrase. The thing is, itself is relatively slow, so it doesn't seem like it has the agility to maybe make multiple attacks. So the 5-foot step makes sense, yes, but like
Okay.
being in its range doesn't change a whole bunch because it's either you or me that's going to get hit.
Gotcha. And I'm happy to absorb a blow. I'm going to try and kill this belching fuck.
Alright.
Belching fuck. That sounds like a cocktail.
Nice.
Okay, that
Oh.
is gonna hit, and it's.
What did I? It's an
think that's a
18. Okay.
Is that not a crit?
No,
I
I don't
think
crit on 18s.
Swords said a crit on 19s.
Yeah.
But that's an. Oh, that was an 18.
Yeah,
What?
at the very bottom.
Yeah,
What?
it gets confusing with the 19
Oh.
plus 5.
Okay, I see. Yeah, alright. Okay, so 18. Well, it hits anyway. That's for sure.
Nice.
Dope. Okay, so that'll be
And-
9 slashing.
9 slashing, a debilitating blow. Yeah, it's not dead, but almost. You really
It's almost dead again.
chopped a nice chunk off of it there. You almost took
Fantastic.
the out of the undead. Emily, your turn.
See Discord.
Same Discord.
That is my turn.
Right. Are
Okay.
you just being a rock?
I think he's just being a rock.
I have a single spell left, and we have like a boss fight, and who knows what else is up ahead. I got nothing.
Alright. Rakat.
Well, because of this, if I don't 5-foot step, I provoke attack of opportunity, right?
There, yeah, I guess you would.
Think. Do we not count like the farthest corners, or is it just 10 feet?
I think it's just going to be 10 feet, so
You know, I
you're
think
still in range, yeah.
So here would not be. Here would not be. But
yeah, I'll 5-foot step here, and then I'll take another 2 shots at this fuckboy.
Okay.
1. Okay, so that's. Oh yeah, it still has all. So that's a 15, and then
15 touch, well, that's going to hit.
15 with.
that's another misfire.
Wait, what?
That's what a -7 it should be. Yeah.
So
That
you
was
just
Oh,
roll,
Okay.
you're basically just rolling with +0 right now.
Yeah, because the gun itself gives me +7 because of my stats and shit.
Okay.
What?
So,
The number just
yeah,
turned into a 4.
What you mean?
Was that? Never mind. Never mind.
Because it's like if I don't have any modifiers, I usually have a +7 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
But because of all the current modifiers, I have -7, which cancels out the +7. So that's just a raw 15.
And where are you aiming with that raw 15?
This boy.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's definitely enough to kill it.
Woo!
Blow
Nice.
its head off.
Ka-chow.
Ka-chow. I am speed.
I am speed.
You control the speed at which zombies die. Alright, big one. I like Oliver's observational prowess. It did threaten 2 things in a line earlier. And now it's rolled a 23 to hit both Mordred and Oliver in one swing.
Oof.
Well,
Shit.
fuck.
Oh fuck. Oh shit. Oh fuck.
That is a what to hit?
23.
That was a 23.
Oh yeah, that pretty handily hits both of us. I'm pretty sure.
Barely.
For 11?
Oh no.
Are you down?
Hello, darkness, my old friend. Yeah, I'm down.
Are you like
So-
0 or are you below 0?
I am out. If you rolled much worse, I would be fine. But I'm currently in the negatives.
Yeah,
Okay, so you're bleeding.
I am bleeding out.
Huge overhand blow with the great club smashes into both of you, knocks Mordred down and out. Hits Oliver pretty hard, but he stands tough. Not knocked out by that. And it's Oliver's turn.
Okay. Can I do? I've probably never seen an undead ogre before, right?
You have, yeah.
Oh, okay. Would I know? And this is probably metagaming or something. I don't know. This is probably unfair to ask. Would I know that it only gets one, like, action per round, or is it just a movement or like? Does it still have its reaction? Is what I'm trying to find out.
You definitely know that they're slow. You've seen these things in action before. You know they're slow. And generally in Pathfinder, that kind of slowness is represented by less actions per round or something. So
Okay.
you could.
It doesn't seem particularly reactive either, does it?
Yeah, no, not particularly.
Now, Mordred just went down right in
Yes.
front.
Yeah.
Bleeding out and dying. Downed and
Yes.
dying. Okay. Well, I think I gotta.
Okay.
Just, attack, that'll save the day.
Just roll like insanely high.
Just roll 3 crits in a row.
Yeah.
I
Triple crit.
I gotta bring him back up.
Oh. Out of metagaming talk, I'm currently a -7. So a cure light he puts me to 0 on a 5.
Well, yeah, but if you
What's your
keep
character
bleeding
do?
out,
Do you want to heal the guy in Lion's Way, or are you going to run up there and smack him?
smack a beach.
Then smack a bitch.
He's never been like a combat medic, but he's seen them, and right now he knows that that's kind of what he's trying to do here, and I think that he's torn between the two.
By the power of rolling a d20, you may choose which.
Oh, okay, good. I like that. That's a good idea. Okay. All right. Well, that is he moves forward 5-foot step and attempts to stab up into the chest of this thing. I guess it's slashing, but flavor-wise, pierce.
Steb.
Oh, shit.
Holy fuck.
I think that's a miss.
Yeah, actually.
Fuck.
Because 16 didn't confirm last time against it.
Yeah, no, that is going to be a miss. Just
Oh.
barely. You hit it, but your sword kind of catches on its armor, so you kind of like trying to push its armor.
This is more of like a rusted chainmail, or is this like
Or like
a breastplate or plate mail or what?
together planks of wood attached with like chainmail and things like that.
Okay, so it's more of like a cobbled together chainmail, or probably more of like a splint mail.
Come on, you big bastard! Why won't you bleed? And I'll
Okay.
end my turn.
Doesn't have any blood left.
That's good.
That's very rude undead. That's racist.
Emily, still a rock?
Actually not going to be a rock, since this seems to be an actually serious encounter. Should I blow my last spell on trying to kill this thing?
Maybe or maybe not.
Sure, I will try and save Mordred's life.
Roll a d20.
Yeah, bro.
Natural 1.
Oh no.
And I'm out of spells.
Okay.
Did you just prepare this one spell 3 times?
Maybe.
Or twice?
Hey, I mean it works sometimes.
Rakat, your turn.
You are still bleeding, by the way.
I do still be bleeding, but like I got 6 health. So I guess I'll just fire. This is against touch AC. 1, 2.
Oh, actually,
Does this?
first one is gonna hit.
These Ray of Frost are not appreciating the -7.
Do you got the -7 to actually work?
Well, yeah, you just put it into temp attack.
Oh, holy! You're actually rolling pretty well then. I was like,
Yeah, he's rolling not bad. He's just rolling straight with no modifier. So okay, the 12 is gonna hit, and it's gonna deal 4 damage, 5 damage.
5, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so it's starting to look a little rough,
Hmm.
but it's not done yet.
it is fire if that matters whatsoever.
I don't think zombies are weak to fire damage.
I mean, they might be flammable. Who knows?
Depends on the zombie. So that one, the big fella is gonna swing at Oliver again.
Okay.
Just
long.
miss. Come on.
That is a pretty large miss.
Oh,
Rewarded.
oh.
Mordred, would you like to make perhaps a fortitude?
I would like to just double checking. It is a what? I'm just trying to figure out. Dying is a
You die at negative your con score.
yeah. I'm just trying to figure out if there's a roll that you make or if it's just it keeps ticking down.
Oh yeah,
What's your con?
it's a stabilize. It's 1d20.
Yeah, it's stabilize.
1d20 plus your con mod minus your
Yeah.
current negative HP, and you're trying to hit a 10.
Yep,
Um,
I'm bleeding
I think
out.
it's just a DC 10 con check.
Yep.
I
It's
nailed it,
it's
so-
DC con. It's DC 10 con,
Oh,
But
and you
it's
take
the-
a penalty with
but it's the DC goes up by 1 for every one that you are below 0.
So
No,
it's
it's
like
a
it's a
DC.
DC 17.
It's a DC 17 or 18.
Well, 18 now.
Yeah, 18 now, but 17 before.
And well, actually, your sickened condition would be gone now. But if it weren't, would it affect this? Do you think?
Yes, sickened does give a -2,
So,
I believe. Is that right?
Well, that's gone now. Yeah.
Okay, but I don't think it's going to turn a 2 into a 17.
So what's your con by any chance?
14.
So you've got 6 rounds.
Presumably, yes, assuming I make none of the checks.
Okay, Oliver, go on again.
It seems very hard to die, I'll be honest.
You would think so, but like at level like 8, you can hit for 50 damage. So if you're at 30 and somebody hits you for 50 damage, you're just dead. There's no buffer.
Being at like 0 HP is like one of the worst things because it's like, oh, they're still a threat. I'll hit them.
Yeah, if you ever go to 0 HP in combat, your character is pretty much dead.
Well,
At the
for
same time-
you guys maybe.
Get lie down. Pretend
Yeah.
you're dead.
But it is also worth noting that while the spells come later, it's much easier to resurrect somebody.
Oh, interesting.
See?
It's pretty good.
That sounds like a lot of fun. Get to have a few different bodies.
Yeah, and
Pow,
then I can
pow,
keep
pow,
shooting.
pow, pow.
So it probably does make me a target if I am bleeding out.
Wait, like
Okay.
anyway. Mordred's got a bit of time. I'm gonna try and attempt to take this thing down by missing again. Watch this. I'm gonna say on the die it's gonna be a 9.
A 9? Okay.
9 on the die is what I'm thinking.
9 on the die?
Yes.
Oh,
It's a 2
It
on
was
the die.
a 2,
Die.
so not quite.
You're too optimistic.
it's more. Yeah, I think I have a more than 50% chance of hitting.
All right, how
It's just
injured
not
is this
happening.
big fucker?
Reasonably injured. Yeah, pretty injured. But still
I
injured.
think he's taken what? There was the scything strike, which dealt 10. Anything else? I think the crossbow hit.
Cross-
So he's taken 14. Anything else?
Oh, I
Well,
guess
he's taking a gunshot.
Has he?
Yeah.
14,
he took
12
it.
to hit.
Oh yeah, and he took 5. Yeah.
All right.
That'd be a miss.
Yeah, I figured.
No, just barely a miss.
I feel like its AC is 17.
Well, I can't hit a 17.
Yeah, neither can anyone else. So
I mean, good. Okay, Rakat, your turn.
Pew.
fire away.
Pew. Oh, there's another misfire.
Okay, and
There's
another.
another misfire. Misfire, misfire, misfire.
I mean, you have a 25% chance to misfire.
Oh, yeah, but
You are shooting with a
Oliver.
broken gun. You may want to pull out
Yeah.
a sword.
I don't have a sword.
Well,
Like, you
there's
assume
your
a lot-
problem.
This
I'm
is
pretty
my
sure he
only
said-
weapon.
I'm pretty sure he said he doesn't even have a dagger.
I don't. This is my only weapon.
Yep.
This is why
remind,
you bring
remind me to give you
backups.
one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have
he's-
magic as my backup.
Ogre
Magic
takes
is my
another-
gun. Actually, wouldn't it just be better to just use magic?
Yes.
Oliver.
Because you don't take the -2 penalty?
Hey, you could, yeah, you could do that. Oliver, what's your AC right now?
Yeah, but I don't get any of the pluses to attack, so it'd actually be worse if you just look at the Ray of Frost. Like look at the Ray of Frost. It was a -4 to hit.
But it wouldn't be.
It would be -5 to the hit rather than the -7. While with the gun, it's only a
I mean,
it's just a straight roll.
Ray of Frost is still adding dexterity plus base
Oh.
attack bonus.
I don't think you
Versus-
add dex to spells.
Yeah, it's a ranged attack.
It's a ranged spell attack.
It's a ranged spell attack. It is a
Have you
ranged
not been
attack.
adding dex to your touch spells?
No.
He hasn't had to yet. They always shoot.
Yeah, it's like the same way that you add your strength skill to a melee touch attack.
Am I meant to be adding dex to my ranged spell attacks?
Yes.
Because I've been going off D&D rules where you don't do that.
I mean, D&D rules also have add your fucking spellcasting modifier to rolls.
Yeah, but that's not
So-
a thing here. So
Yeah, but you add dex.
I gotta edit all my spells now. God.
Oh no, man! I get to add stuff to my spells. God, this is some bullshit.
It is, yeah.
All right. Well, while Rakat's busy buffing all of his shit, Oliver, what is your AC?
18.
18. Okay. So you just barely managed to deflect the next blow, and the swings in an arc. You kind of angle your shield so that you push it over your head instead of getting clobbered.
Onto Mordred.
No,
But holy shit, yeah, I'm shaking. I keep on forgetting that I can like go down in one more hit, so I think next turn I'm gonna tend to Mordred instead of trying to hit.
Okay, Mordred, your turn. You can,
Come on, high rolls. Let's see this beautiful goodness. That is a 9. Okay,
I'm not gonna do it. Okay.
I am not rolling very well right now.
Okay, so after that deflection, hopefully trying to get a little bit of a moment to himself now that he's got to relift the club. He's gonna kneel down next to Mordred, and I'm going to cast. I'm sorry that it's just this for now, but I'm just gonna cast Stabilize.
We fucking take those.
Take those.
And let me
Is
pop that
stabilize
up.
just it works? Okay.
Um,
Creature automatically stabilizes, and yes. Okay, cool.
great.
Mhm.
So that is done. Emily, your turn.
Oh boy, that thing I can't do unless I nat 20. Yeah, I figured.
Yeah,
You have at least some decks, right?
What's-
yeah,
what's
but-
dexterity?
Do you really not?
I am not a combat character, damn. I have diplomacy
boy.
and bluff.
But no, I
Neither
mean
of
those are
those
fucking
are
useful
so-
though.
Yes,
You
but
can
not
hit-
against zombies.
That
You
is
can hit
fair.
on a 19 or a 20. Because you have +2, but then you have -4 from it being engaged in combat.
Oh, so 19 or 20.
So that's a 10% chance.
Yeah.
It is your
Misfire. Hey, look, I predicted it. Misfire.
You're right a quarter of the time.
Ah, that wasn't a misfire, damn it.
Okay.
You're
Uh,
excellent at calling these.
Yeah.
So after
pretty
those two
impressive.
misfires, you expect to see the ogre lift its club for another attack. Instead, it slowly turns around and begins walking away.
Oh, what a bitch.
Well, that makes life easier.
Well, do they get attacks of opportunity?
Yes, if he wants, he can get an attack of opportunity.
I don't know if I don't know. I want to re-aggro it. I
It'll be
don't think.
fine.
I think in this moment, not thinking about that. I'm gonna take that AOO.
All right.
I just gotta
Hello?
roll above it. Oh wait, was that a knock? Just a
Oh, there you
sec.
go.
Hey,
Well-
you hit.
It's also, is that a 19?
No, it's a
Mm,
12.
No,
No,
I'll be.
it's a 12.
I think I just got to knock at the door. Just a second. Carry on without me. That's the end of my thing.
What would he
Okay.
have?
Carry on.
So he slashes into it, putting a pretty nice gash across its back, but it still does not turn around. And just goes back
Mhm.
here.
Yeah, the thing's quite fast to run away.
Yeah,
Well, it takes big steps.
yeah. It's probably more so it's big than it is fast.
But it stops here. It's not continuing to run. Or and that's it.
Oh no.
So what's happening? Are we just gonna keep shooting it, or
I
Why
have
not,
no
you
clue.
know? Why not, you know? Just kill it.
I don't want to kill these things. They're useful.
I'm back.
Why would an undead be useful? It'd be fine.
But useful is guarding stuff, and
I'm gonna be
ideally
back to
we'd like to talk to these people, unless we're here to just murder everyone.
I mean, but isn't that the ultimate goal, to be murder hobos?
Yeah, are we not murder hobos?
I
Are
prefer.
you denying my one associated trait?
I'd like to finish this conflict without murdering more people. I understand that's a rare trait to have on this sort of plane, but from where I come from, murdering people is a bad thing.
It's not like it's a good thing here. It's a very effective thing.
Every person we murder is one less ally we can have on our side.
But it could also be one less enemy to have to deal with.
Is it not better to gain an ally than lose an enemy? Why not do both at the same time?
You're implying you could turn everybody into your ally.
Well, not
It's
everyone.
called Control Undead.
Yeah, it's called Control Undead.
But then you
Not-
still have to kill them.
Not necessarily, but I think if we can worm these people over with words, it would save us a lot of headache.
Yes. It is also worth noting, still currently at -9.
Okay,
Nice.
someone help Modred.
Never.
Oh, he's not losing anymore. I'm back, by the way.
You hear his unconscious self almost saying, "It's Mordred."
Okay, someone help Mohawk. I can't heal him. One of us, the rest
Got
of
it.
us. will know him.
It's like you've never read any Arthurian legend.
Yeah. It
Oh, no,
also
she
might
hasn't.
be. Yeah, Arthurian legends don't exist here. Well,
Oh, you
no,
guys
welcome
can hear me.
to
Sorry, I thought I was muted. Yeah, I'm gonna heal him.
welcome to Fantasy Name Generator, by the way.
Well, it's Mordred's turn, who is stabilized, but also anyway, yeah. So you're stable, so that's not going to change. Oliver, it's your turn.
It scares me that we're still in turn order. I'm going to lose my last spell of the day, and I'm going to cure light on Mordred. It might not bring him up, but it might.
If you roll an 8, I'm at positive. Wait. Yes, if you roll an 8, I'm at positive HP.
Okay. Well, either way, it's better to have you on your feet than not.
Yeah, but I'll be.
So-
I will be staggered if you roll a 7.
We can pull him back to the wagon.
Yes, just drag me.
Rakat also has a bit of healing, right?
I have one, yeah.
Infernal healing. That's 10.
Well, that's 10 out of combat.
Yeah, it's 10 over a minute. It could be in
Yeah.
combat.
Okay, you are dying less.
I am less dying.
Less dead.
I am at -4. He is still unconscious. He is still somewhat covered in blood, but he looks less covered in blood.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like even if we deal with the undead, we should probably just leave afterwards. Or we could just
Oh
pitch
no.
a
Emily?
camp out.
Would you like to do anything?
Which is a healer's kit.
Imagine one of us brought a healer's kit. Wow.
No. No.
Anyway, I mean the large one does not appear to be in a fighting position anymore. It's just kind of slumped over there near the cave wall.
So are we still shooting it, or?
It's up to you.
Hmm?
His gun's broken. Our ally is
Yeah.
kind of broken.
I'm out of spells, and it's not fighting us.
Mordred's broken.
So
He's not
one in-
broken. He's just heavily used.
Do you
So-
see why I wanted to try and negotiate with them?
Well, like they're
Hmm.
undead. I don't think they have the brains to be able to negotiate.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, hopefully we can find whoever created them here.
Yes, but we can't do that unless we go inside, which they don't let us do.
So what do we do? Do we keep shooting them?
Well, like they won't pass the line, so we could just set up camp and rest for the night.
Oh yeah.
All right, I suppose.
The other ones didn't seem to have a problem crossing the line, and I don't really want them to find us out here next to all the
Let's not
dead
camp direct.
playthings.
Let's not camp directly in front of the cave entrance. But I think we should still try and signal whoever's inside the cave.
With what? I think if anything was going to signal them, it would be the loud gunshots, the spells, the
Yeah, I'm
cries of
surprised
undead.
no one's come. Should I
Hmm.
yell?
It's a deep cave. Would be a very deep cave.
I think one of us already yelled before the combat.
Yeah, and there's no response.
Yeah.
Alright, well, if we don't have a choice in the matter, then I guess we have to keep banging our head against this wall.
Well,
Perhaps there's
okay.
another entrance somewhere? Something less guarded?
Hmm.
I feel like if you have the security of putting undead at your the entrance, they're probably going to put undead at any other entrance.
Hmm. Oh boy. Is there? Sorry. Is there a reason this is blacked out?
Yeah, the watermark.
Hmm. Understandable. Have a good day. What are these strange letters carved into the ground?
How about we go about 5 minutes down the road, set up camp?
That sounds like a good idea.
By the power of, I will get up at some.
We'll throw Mordred over his shoulder.
Oh,
Like, I'll cast Infernal Healing on Mordred, and then he should be up.
yes.
Are you?
And then I'm still bleeding though, so if someone could do a heal check.
Ironically enough, the person who's currently unconscious probably has the best heal out of everybody here.
Indeed.
I'll try a heal. Because it's probably not the best, but I can try.
Yes.
It's
you are-
DC 15 flat.
DC 15 flat.
Oh, the digital die was sitting on a 15 for like a second.
No.
Rip.
But yeah,
Keep on trying this every round, though, right?
there's
he
no
bleeds out
penalty
and
for
dies.
trying other than he continues to bleed out.
So can we not just take 20?
You can, but can you take 20 in 6 seconds?
Nope.
Okay, I think what we should do is we should move the body over. Let's find a safe place to be.
Or you can Infernal heal Mordred, and then both of them can try and heal you.
Yeah.
I did say I did use Infernal Healing, didn't
Okay,
I?
if you use Infernal Healing, Mordred is going to be at 6 HP. And then kindly ask Oliver, 1, to let him down, and 2, ask for some help. As in, could he be assisted by Oliver to make a heal check?
I mean, technically, yes.
Can I take 10?
No, you wouldn't be able to take 10.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to roll a heal check, and this is +2. That is terrible. That is also terrible. Apparently, I can't roll higher than like a Okay, am I sabotaged here, guys?
Wait,
This
why,
actually
why is it
something is
69?
wrong here.
Did
I
someone
think
do
that-
six?
I think
Nice.
there's a problem there.
There we go. It's a little higher. What is?
Well, okay. I
You know,
was
I'm gonna give it a shot. You know,
We're cursed.
Oof.
What is going on here?
Hang
I'm
on. Did
currently
9,
bleeding. Oh, there we
9,
go.
6, 9, 6,
Okay.
9 really happen?
I was about to say,
69, 69.
rather than aiding you, could I just on the same round attempt my own?
Yeah, you could.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that would
What
actually be better numerically.
Yeah.
I mean,
Anyway, would we like to try and find a place to
Oh
rest?
my God.
If that's
Oh.
currently the plan.
Well, there we go. There's one.
So on the third round that we tried to do this,
So I'm -3 down, am I?
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, you'd be -3. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess I need to prepare a full day's worth of infernal healing again.
Why do we have to keep using infernal healing? Why can we not find a regular priest?
Because we're kind of stuck here. Like,
Okay, well, next time we leave the city, we should find a priest to accompany us.
I'm sorry. Was the stopping your bleeding not good enough?
I appreciate the stopping of the bleeding, but have you seen how dangerous this place is? We're
Oh,
Yeah.
taking-
sure. Yeah.
so take any healing you can get.
Now it's dangerous, and now they're not to be talked to.
I'm simply saying I think we need a lot more positive energy in our lives. Perhaps
This
a
isn't
wand or
negative
something.
energy.
Everyone could always use a little more positive energy.
Like, it's not like infernal healing heals negative energy.
Well, not necessarily, but it's still evil magic, which is what makes me suspicious.
Magic itself is not inherently evil.
When you're
Except
using-
infernal healing.
When you're using
Shush.
demon blood, it is.
You have to kill a demon to get blood,
Yes,
so it's
or
a good act.
well, you have to kill an angel to rip off its skin. Does that make it necessarily evil or good?
Yes.
What?
Ripping its skin off. Yeah.
I feel like if you're like, oh, if I kill an angel, is it evil? I'm like, yeah, that's pretty evil. If you kill a devil, is it evil? No.
Question mark?
Well, like some would say, even if you kill anything,
You're
it's
saying
evil.
because
Like,
you're saying you have to kill a devil to use its blood in your magic, therefore it makes it not evil. However, I know for a fact that unicorn horns are one of the most valuable magical components around. However, in order to get a unicorn horn, you have to kill a unicorn.
but
Well,
that's
Yeah,
not.
and that is an evil act.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
But-
pretty evil.
But
Well, I don't
demons.
know. Was it an
like-
evil unicorn?
If you're saying
those
that
are called-
using demon, if you're saying using demon blood is evil because devils are evil, then killing a devil is not an evil act.
Unless it was a good devil.
do you
Yeah.
want to argue philosophy? Because I am more than happy to argue philosophy with you.
And it was at that moment somebody knew they fucked up.
Just don't. Okay, no healing
You and
for
I
you.
clear-
You don't get my tainted blood.
I'm just saying this world has a very different definition of the word evil than I'm used to.
You know, I feel like your world kind of sucks.
Oh, it does, to be quite honest. There's a reason I left.
Well, I'm down my infernal healing, so all I've got left is one spell slot for shield.
By the way,
Are
while
you
we're on the
prepared
subject-
or are you spontaneous?
Prepared.
Yes.
I've
while we're on the subject, does anyone, does Oliver, Mordred, or Rakat, do any of you believe that Emily's from another world?
Sense motive.
really.
I mean, would we reasonably?
Oh,
Does she look like she's full of shit?
Oh,
Well, like-
planning your travel doesn't work. And,
It's pretty
and
outlandish
pretty much
thing, though.
constantly, Emily looks like she's full of shit.
No.
When she says her world, I was taking that as like more
The
of
place
a
I'm from.
yeah.
Maybe she's
Yeah.
just a posh bitch, and by world she means rich world.
I
That-
grew
that-
up on
that-
the streets. Thank you very much.
I got cred.
Nobody
Something
has
just
more
girl
street
that
cred
just-
than I do.
I have 14 whole charisma. Thank you very much.
I have 8.
I have 14 charisma, yeah.
Well, then you also have the creds.
Wait, am I the smartest person here?
Well, I have 16 int.
I have 18.
19.
Wow.
Why do you have...
Because human.
10 bitch, suck it.
But the real question is, Don't you cast with charisma?
No, I told you I cast off my strength.
What?
Definitely don't cast off your strength, do you?
This woman wants to die.
Absolutely.
Well, who has the highest dex? Because I got 17 dex.
I
So
got 16.
if you men are done comparing your penis sizes, can we please find a place to rest?
I'm gonna
You missed
go
the
ahead
joke
and say
there.
all of these conversations happen while you guys are
Yeah.
Thank
We're
you.
measuring our decks.
Our dex, not our dicks.
Yeah.
going deck.
Jeez.
You know, we're
Because
comparing
you're
our
dex.
Magic the Gathering decks, you know?
We're
Yeah.
all standing around doing that little like a slap the top of your hands game.
Yeah. Oh, is it slaps?
I don't.
Is I've never played slaps.
Is this some peasant joke I am too rich to understand?
Prestidigitation to make it rain, but specifically only on his head.
Oh,
Ting, 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 ting. Wait,
so
so you conjure hands and money. Okay.
can you make it
Um,
rain money?
You probably can.
Probably.
I don't know
It'll-
that prestidigitation can make it rain because wouldn't that? What's the point of create
Wouldn't
water?
would that not be create water?
I can make it rain chocolate chip cookies.
See,
I'm pretty
if-
sure that's create cookie.
food. That not be
I can
create
make
food.
it. I can make it rain plastic chocolate chip cookies.
Why though?
Anyway,
not?
Um,
Why not?
yeah.
so we're doing the camping out thing then.
Yeah,
Sure.
Okay.
I'm guessing we're doing like a 24-hour plus an 8-hour.
A what?
We could just take.
But we could just go in with me having no spell slots, and then I could probably get us.
We
all
could,
before-
if we take a, because what time is it approximately? Because we traveled, we didn't rest after we got to the base.
Yeah,
We traveled all
say,
day, we're led to the base, and now we're here. So it's probably at the very least late afternoon.
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah.
So it's probably not unreasonable to maybe want to take a long rest, or I guess a regular rest anyway.
Yeah, long rests don't exist, you know.
Yeah. I just need to double check something because
If we're resting, it gives me time to do some scribing.
yes,
You know,
Alternatively,
If we're-
if we need healing, you're more than welcome to work with me.
like
Mm.
if you prepare 2 infernal healing and I prepare all 3 infernal healing, then I'm pretty sure there's no way we don't get up to full.
Another option we have is if we're willing to spend 24 hours here, if you're willing to work with me over the next 8 hours or so, we could make 4 or 5 scrolls of infernal healing.
Well, yeah, but I think even if we prepare 5 infernal healings for like spell slot wise, we're gonna have to spend 24 unless we're going.
Well, I
Into
think
the
I'm going
cave?
to need more than just infernal healings.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like if we use them all, we're gonna have to wait until our spell slots come back anyway.
So why
Hmm.
not make scrolls of them?
Okay. Can we all agree that we're probably going to be spending the night in the area? Yes?
Mhm.
Okay. I had realized something. and This is sort of dumb. I could just take 10 because I have +5 in heal.
Yep.
Yeah, but what does heal do as a skill though?
Heal, very notably, you can provide long-term care, which presumably is allowable over a period of time, which allows you to double the amount of healing you receive from a rest.
But that
Yeah.
would only put it to 4.
I mean, that's still 4 healing instead of 2.
Yeah, we give everyone 4. It's not bad.
Yeah,
It
It's-
definitely sounds good, but will you get the same? Will you
I
like
do-
kind of forego your
I
long
do
rest?
not get that benefit. I can use it on up to six other people.
Yeah, but would it interrupt your healing at all because you're not exactly resting if you're like
So
providing long-term care?
it's 8 hours of duration, but it's not night yet. So if I'm taking like first watch or whatever, it would be 6 hours plus the 2 hours I'm resting. I go to sleep.
All right.
Sounds good.
Does that make
so
sense?
what's your max HP?
19.
Okay, so what? 1 infernal healing get you up to 16.
And then I can rest and I'll be 1 short. And that's fine.
Alright, well, I'm going to bed. I'll see you all in 6 hours. I think we're all
before
thinking
you-
about this too much.
Shh. And he proceeds to take out some I don't know, general miscellaneous supplies. Do I have any of the stuff? Yeah, he's just
You
going to
got
provide some long-term care. Poke some of the wounds, make sure they at least heal in a way that is not harmful
For whom?
for everybody
Oh,
except himself.
okay.
Again, up to 6 people. Mhm.
That just doubles natural healing.
It's strictly speaking, it is. If it is successful, patient recovers hit points or ability score points twice the normal rate, 2 points per level for a full 8 hours rest in a day, or basically you double everything.
Cool. All right. I go to sleep.
So
Uh,
2
well-
infernal healing gets me and Mordred basically full.
Yes.
So how much else would we need?
What is Oliver currently at?
I just discovered something. Hate to interrupt our
Go
real
ahead.
talk, but
Our
this might
talk.
change some things. I think I might be able to channel.
Panel
Uh,
divinity.
have-
can you?
You can
I have
channel
a lo-
energy at a higher level. Yeah.
Yes.
But not
have-
at right now, can you?
I have under. I put it under feats, I guess.
No, you gotta
Uh,
be 4th level to channel.
Okay. Why
I
is it
think-
white? What is this?
I think the reason might be that fervor counts as positive or negative energy. Maybe? What feat did you take?
Yeah. You can channel energy at 4th level.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. I don't know what this is on here then for. Yeah, channel energy.
Weird.
I'm
So-
very confused, but
How much health are you missing, Oliver?
Missing 12.
Okay, so
Um,
it's a 3rd infernal healing.
how many?
I can prepare
fervor
3 a
use?
day.
I can also
have we
throw. I
finished-
can heal myself.
Have
Yeah,
we
I
finished
will-
resting now?
I assume we are doing resting stuff. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. I'm getting rid of this. So very separately, for those who can see my character sheet, which is just the DM. If you're wondering what the system is for my maneuvers, it's 1x or 1 prepared once is I've have it prepared, and 2 is it's used.
Sounds good.
So if you at any point you're like, I wonder what he has prepared or what he has available. Yes,
Gotcha.
under spells.
Well, can you just not untick what's prepared once you use it?
Yes, but the problem is I can only prepare a certain number, so I have stuff that isn't going to be prepared.
Well, yeah, but the sheet
But-
has that.
But then I can't differentiate what's been prepared versus what's been used.
You can just unprepare the spell.
Yes, and then I generally have to keep track of what I actually have prepared versus what I didn't prepare. Like one of the options I have is I can make an attack and then move 10 feet without provoking. But if I don't have that prepared and I use Scything Strike and I regain a maneuver, I don't get to choose the move 10 feet.
So
Yeah,
the,
you can only
so this
regain
would-
one.
this doesn't have the same kind of system the way spells do, no?
Oh, exactly.
So a lot of the stuff is that I can pretty easily spam stuff. As a swift action, I can regain stuff. If the thing that I've claimed dies, I get 2 more. So I can use these basically every turn. It's just the question of, like, when I regain stuff, I don't get to choose something else. I regain something I've prepared.
It's a bit weird.
It's more confusing, yes.
So you're just regaining spell slots, right?
Essentially, I'm regaining spell slots, but they're like super minor spell slots.
And they have to be ones that he prepared.
Yes.
They're kind of like cantrip spell slots, but those don't
Sort of,
exist.
yeah. Think of them like half feats. Like Scything Strike is you make 1 attack roll against 2 adjacent creatures, right? Okay. Minute Hand is you make a attack roll as a swift action with -2 penalty, right? They're like less than feats, but sort of in that general range instead of spells.
Hmm.
Anyway, so 1 Infernal Healing was cast on Oliver, on Rakat, and on Mordred. Yes? No?
The next day?
That is a good question. So we all rested, yes? Just
Yeah.
under the assumption. The same, I assume, watch order is normal.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I'll be honest, we're not going to need it.
Okay.
We're not about to get attacked in the middle of the night. By
Okay,
someone
and
like
then
fuck-
infernal healing in the morning or before then?
Well, it comes back at dawn, doesn't it?
It's usually after an 8-hour rest.
I feel like one of you said to me before that it isn't after 8 hours. You get them once a day at dawn.
That's if you're like a cleric or something, I think.
What, divine caster?
Yeah.
You can only,
Probably.
you can only regain spells once every 24 hours.
Yes.
But it's
You
just what the
You
Like,
guys
condition
didn't
for-
spend spells in the last or
Yeah, it's more that you can't benefit from a 8-hour rest, which is how you regain spells, more than once a day.
Yeah.
and
So
since
you
guys
couldn't.
didn't regain spells in the 8 hours before that, you could have
Yeah.
potentially gotten back
Yeah,
on the same day
Right.
you spent them.
yeah. It's just a case of like, I fight. Okay, we take 8 hours of rest, heal up, get all our spells back, go back. Right. It's to avoid that kind of cheese.
Well, like it kind of depends if I get 2 regens in the sense of when did we leave? Like if we left at like 6 p.m. Even if I rested 8 hours, it's then the next day.
Well, yeah, but generally speaking, it's at the end, and
Alright,
we
so
woke up like
we rested.
4,
Do
5,
we
6
have our
a.m.
spells back?
We have our spells back, is what I assume.
Alrighty.
Yeah,
Are we going in immediately?
So I'm casting Infernal Healing 3 times, correct?
If you didn't have any before, sure.
Well, yeah, because I only prepared it once and then I cast it on you that one time.
Okay.
Yeah, so everyone but Mordred would regain 4 right away,
Mm-hmm.
and then I don't know where that puts you all.
Well, I'm on max again.
Cool.
What does it do after the 4?
It's just it doubles your natural healing.
Oh, I see.
So,
So-
if instead of healing 1 HP per hit dice, you heal 2.
Gotcha.
So am I able to repair the gun in the rest time? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what the
Only
gunsmithing
takes an
is
hour.
for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Just
are we
making
done
sure.
resting now?
That's the assumption.
Alrighty. Are we heading back in, or?
I cannot speak for the rest of us, but I don't appreciate being knocked senseless. So
I don't like it either. But I don't know any other approach we have for dealing with these zombies.
well, unless they've replenished their numbers, it's probably going to be a bit of an easier fight.
Zombies don't reproduce, at least the type I'm aware of.
Well, yes, but they might have simply replenished from, who knows, another source. Bodies.
Or they might have healed
graveyard.
the ogre.
As far
Was
as
anyone-
I'm aware, zombies can't create more zombies. The only way you'd need that is a necromancer, meaning if there is a necromancer around here tending to these things, we might be able to come in contact with them.
In before we go over, and there's 5 zombies. One of them is an ogre arm from left side. One of them is the right side, and then 2 ogre legs, and then an ogre torso with a head.
Okay, well, if zombies can reanimate themselves that easily, that changes my plans quite dramatically.
I don't think you could actually do that, could you? It requires a whole body, right?
I mean, I'm sure-
anything's possible in the world.
Anything's possible.
Hmm.
But
It's a
if
good
zombies
idea.
are that harder to kill, then that changes my plans.
But well, at the very least, it was not as difficult as I thought it would be. I was expecting
Indeed.
them to be unnaturally resilient against, well, the means available to me.
I just want to know if we're going to be fighting today or not, because that determines what spells I prepare.
The assumption is yes.
All right.
At the very least, we should be prepared for a fight. This is probably out of character, but
Well, the spells I need to fight and the spells I'd like to prepare and to scribe into scrolls are 2 different sets.
do you need to prepare them to scribe them?
Yes, that's how scribing works, Mordred.
My apologies. I'm not exactly a magically
So-
inclined individual.
You're not? I find that very hard to believe, Mordred, considering the amazing feats of speed you've been performing.
Different variety, not
You
a
wouldn't call that
traditional.
magic?
Um,
There's more to magic than just the arcane and divine.
yes, but it is. Yes, it's not really the same thing. Same sauce, different flavor.
Same source then, so you are arcane.
Technically, out of character, they're just supernatural abilities.
Yeah.
They're
He's
not
able-
technically arcane or divine. It's supernatural.
He's a mutant.
Oh, so
yeah,
it's a-
kind of.
Do you have you have natural powers, is it? This is a racial ability of your kind?
Not
Or something
quite.
you grew up with? Like, are you like a flavor of sorcerer? I've just never seen anything like you before.
More of a. How would I describe it?
Let the man have his
Uh,
secrets, God.
Yeah, it is.
If you don't
Think
want
of
to
it
tell me, you
almost
don't
like
have to.
stances that can channel specific energies, and they come a little more naturally to myself.
So you're a sorcerer.
Well, the power is somewhat myself, somewhat the movements themselves.
Interesting. I'd like to
So, like,
study you if we have time.
Just again as a note, so I sort of know two different schools essentially. One of them is the scything strike, and like the stance, and that's not supernatural. That's just he knows how to stab people with a rapier. The stuff like minute hand is very much supernatural. So like different stances are supernatural, some aren't. Some are
Do you-
just trained.
You know exactly how you work? You said you were trained by someone, or were you the person who grew their powers organically?
Both.
Do you have any documentation?
No.
Well, I'd like to make some then. You seem to be quite a unique individual.
I cannot imagine there are not others who know at least some of them. I mean, I was taught by, well, my father knew, and he was a member of the, well, some god. But I cannot imagine he was unique among them.
It's still a very interesting thing, and I'd love to write it all down sometime.
Well, are we returning to the cave?
I believe so. Is everyone
Right.
ready to go back to the cave and face those zombies again? Personally, I'm
It'll
not
be
looking forward
fine.
to it, but
If anything, I'm more prepared than I was.
Yes. Now we know what we are fighting.
you think you
Mostly.
can use your fervor against them?
I could, but wouldn't really be quite as effective as lopping off a head.
Ah, you know yourself better than we do.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, it's I can almost guarantee it isn't. Isn't it? It's like cure like wounds, basically.
It would be 1d6
Okay.
against them.
Well, your
Uh,
bastard sword can do up to 14 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Bastard
don't
sword
know
is
if
is it a D10?
It's a
It's a
D10.
D10, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you two-hand it, yeah. I think it's a D8 if you one-hand it, isn't
think
it?
I think it's a D10 regardless.
Yeah.
It's
Welcome to Pathfinder, where two-handing it is you add strength and a half instead of the dice goes up.
Oh yeah, dice is only
thing-
change if your size changes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So a longsword is going to be a D10, regardless of whether or not you're wielding it one-handed. Yeah. That is correct, right?
Yep, that's
Yeah.
correct.
Okay.
So,
Okay, so we are returning to the cave. Or at least to the general area, I assume.
Yes.
On our way, do we notice any more undead maybe keeping watch, like the one that was previously on the cliff face?
No, you do not.
Okay. Do we notice any additional corpses aside from the one that sort of shambled away originally, which was the ogre?
Well, give me a perception check, there, bud.
Wow, that's trash. Does
Get
anyone
off
else want to make a check?
anything.
Okay.
For what? Where the zombies went off to? Isn't
Well,
it?
it's more the case of like, are the corpses of the stuff we killed still around? Are there
Yeah.
any new ones?
Corpses of what you killed are still there.
23? Is anything weird going on?
Yeah, there's still some rustling in the bushes.
All right, can we see where they are?
One of these.
Nearer to the cave entrance, you thought you saw maybe some movement
Can I shoot it?
in the bushes around there. You can try.
Do you
You're
guys want
firing
me to
into
shoot it?
full cover.
Does a bush count as full cover?
If you can't see the creature, it has concealment.
Yeah.
Can I? Do
Which
I know
is-
what square it's in, or just that it's over there?
I mean, it's the
Over
case
there.
of. Yeah, it's also gonna have like what 50% mischance or something.
All right. Well, we
Yeah.
already knew it was over there, so
Yeah. Wait, just for some locational, is it like over here? Is it over here?
Yeah, over
Okay,
here.
it's in this sort of blocked out area.
hmm
Okay.
Are these bushes or trees?
It's like underbrush and trees. Yeah.
Yeah. I assume you could maybe skirt around them, but like the central four are going to be difficult terrain.
Skirt.
Skirting around. Oh man. Such we are getting the snot kicked out of ourselves repeatedly.
We're not very powerful. There is only 4 of us.
That is true. It's also the case of like, yeah, it's just we're always leaving the fight with like one person unconscious and then everybody else with like 5 HP or less.
We don't have a cleric, so
Yeah, that is true. We have limited healing.
I was reading some stuff right there, and it turns out I took something I wasn't supposed to, but never used it, so it's cool. I just don't know if I can replace it with something else. But you guys want to skirt around something?
Skirt, trying to see what we can see.
You guys want to do a little sneak action?
That was an idea. Do we want to try and make stealth rolls?
Well,
we
what-
have Emily.
Oh,
I don't have stealth. I don't know why everyone keeps thinking I do. I have
Well,
-2 to stealth.
Emily's
it
very
was
good
more
at
the-
sneaking.
Rakat
was
can
more the
get a bit of
case-
a better view.
of like maybe Rakat and Mordred trying to be a little closer, get a better view of the stuff.
By all means.
Yeah, it doesn't
I-
necessarily mean everybody has to go forward. Just
We have
Yeah.
like 3 extra bogeys.
oh my god, kill me.
Well, that's their job, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't roll like I can't even roll a 10. It's not happening.
All right. Well, 16's okay.
Yeah, but that's a
Jeez.
natural 7.
Yeah, that's fine.
On average, that's a 19.
So are we gonna shoot the dudes?
At the very least, maybe like try and figure out what exactly it is we're like facing. Like how many of them.
Oh,
Oh,
there's another one.
oh,
Another one.
another one, another one, another one. Oh shit!
I think we have some issues.
I think I could see an arm over here.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean. There's 3 over there.
Yeah, well, 4 if you include the ogre.
Maybe these guys were here from the beginning, and they just don't aggro.
Yeah,
Maybe
maybe
maybe we'll deal with the left ones first.
the ones that are left.
The ones that are left on the left.
But what if we leave them alone? Maybe they just prefer to be left alone. Maybe
a
that's the right
possibility.
option.
Can we just walk past them?
Well,
That's
we've
what I
already
tried
seen
to
what
do.
happens.
We
what?
are technically past the line, by the way.
Oh, that is true. Would you like to try walking
It's just
past
the
them
case-
again?
I mean, some of us are already past the line. It's just the question of whether or not we made our stealth checks so they don't notice us.
Oh, am I meant to be stealthing?
I mean, are you?
Well, I guess
you
I
intend to
guess
be
he
stealthy?
isn't.
No, I'm just walking.
No, he's just walking.
Well,
He's walking and talking.
they saw you.
They didn't.
Alright, then I think we should be able to walk past them.
Well, that. Well, let's hope that is the intent here. I guess we're gonna start moving up.
we
Yep.
really want to go into the cave with all these guys outside the cave?
Well, what else are we gonna do? Destroy them? We clearly can't. They're too well armored.
Oh, with enough time and effort, we probably could.
You want to put that much time and effort into destroying 2 zombies?
Why not? You know.
Because I don't like smashing things.
Starting to be
Well-
more than 2 zombies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
maybe.
like 5 of these things. You want to destroy all of these?
Oh no. Oh, oh, oh.
Because
Cat
I don't think we
continue.
could destroy all of these, even if we tried.
Well, whatever. What the fuck is that thing?
I don't want
It's
to know.
kind of like just hanging out near the brush, but it is a different variety from what you've been fighting.
Well, we've got 8 that I can see.
What the f?
Yeah, I don't
Is
like
that a
that one.
smallpox zombie?
What does it look like?
It's right there.
It's pale, pasty, and covered in red sores, boils. Not sure what that is.
Sores, boils, yeah. Kind of maybe like a little leprosy thing going on there.
Oh, wonderful. Well, this is.
I'm just gonna like shout into the cave again. I'm just like, "Yo, Miss Necromancer, do you want to come out and meet us here?" Oh, there's another one.
Another one.
Another one.
This is slightly more than I tend to remember, but
Yeah, I don't think we can take this many creatures out.
I would tend to agree.
Revealing what you'd have a view of.
Do you want to? Well, why are we here anyway? We're trying to get information. We're here because we're trying to get information from one person.
We are trying to deliver information.
I'm pretty
Do
sure
you
we
guys
got
just
told.
want to find a job that pays a bit less? Because I think we should be worrying about jobs where we can actually deal with it, and this seems a little bit beyond our repertoire.
I will admit it does seem a little bit past our pay grade. At the same time, I feel like delaying it might be an equally poor decision for our long-term health.
So what's our option? Our option is to fight these things, walk past them, or give up the job and find different work.
Yes. Presumably, yes.
All right.
Take it slow and steady, you know.
What's your vote?
I would prefer to try and finish this.
To blast
But,
them?
no, not to blast them. Well, not if we don't have to.
So your vote is to just walk in the cave.
So far, Rakat has gotten pretty close, and none of them have seemed to do anything aggressive. They've stayed in position.
Speaking of,
Like, I don't think I'd be particularly comfortable going into a cave with these guys all standing out. So imagine we try to like leave.
Yeah. Yeah, that might be bad.
Like, we could go back to the road and then go up through this way. And then maybe these guys, even if these guys do try and attack, it'll take a while for them to get there.
Okay, so
Yeah.
is the cave our objective? Yes, though.
Well, our
originally we
objective
wanted
is
to get in there.
is to kind of deal with the lady in there.
And we believe she's in here.
Well, this is where we've been told she is. We have no conflicting information. And there's fucking undead outside, and we've been told she's a necromancer.
It is unlikely that someone would guard something that is totally worthless with this number of, well, not individuals, but
Bodies.
bodies. Exactly. Well, worst case scenario, I am relatively talented in getting out of things. I'm going to move a little closer.
Huh?
Is he close enough to look in the cave?
Yes, you would be able to, well, sort of see in, since it's light out.
Does dark vision not help with that?
Oh, well, I don't know, because your eyes wouldn't be adjusted since you're standing outside of it. And there's light.
Is that how dark vision works?
I think if anything, it would make dark vision worse for you to see inside.
See, yeah,
He's gonna.
Giant just swings at you.
Yeah. Is the giant making any kind of aggressive, or is it just standing there?
It's just standing there.
Okay. He's gonna start walking in the cave. Does he see anything?
For now, you can see into the cave. It's pretty standard looking cave. I'd say it's composed mostly of rocks.
Hmm.
It's made of rocks and it's underground, so yeah, it's cavey, all right.
Hmm.
You don't see any undead
Um,
or really anything of note.
if I cast, say, Death Watch, would that change anything?
Based on what you can see, no, it wouldn't change anything.
Okay, so I don't see anything that is alive or dead.
Nope.
Just
Or undead.
just non-animate.
Yep.
Okay. Well, it doesn't seem like there's anything in here. So
I
we
guess
can
we'll
either
move
go in
forward.
farther, or we could, well, leave. I have no
so-
objections to going through, so
If you're all willing to commit to this craziness, then I'm willing to commit to it.
Well, like
Hmm.
again, we could just go this way, and like
How does that
kill
solve
them.
anything?
Because we kill them as we go, and then
I
these
thought we're
ones.
just walking past them.
yeah.
Do you feel secure going into our cave with these guys blocking our exit?
No, but we can't kill them.
Well, we
That's what I'm saying. We can.
Okay,
We
do
can
you
get some of
guys
them.
want to kill them is the question.
I'm under the assumption that even though like they might have some kind of range, they probably were a little better instructed this time versus last time. Would that be a fair assumption to make?
Well, they're not attacking on sight now.
Yes, but like if we make an attack a hostile action, I feel like they wouldn't just be like, oh yeah, those guys, they're a little too far away. I'm gonna.
I mean, like based on us neighboring Kranathi, I don't know what the
Kranath.
Kranath.
we would probably like
Have,
we might know a bit about how they operate. So you know,
have a general assumption about undead.
yeah, like they probably have an order to. They used to probably have an order to not let anyone in the entrance. And then after
Yeah,
us
defend
being
the
here yesterday,
entrance.
it could be like let these 4 people in. Who knows?
Yeah,
You
or
think someone came along and gave them a new order?
Well,
yes,
someone
I do.
yeah, someone replenished the supply.
Oh, you think these undead are new? And not just they weren't
They-
hiding here?
We did see like over here before. Like that was within vision. Was it?
No. It
No.
wasn't.
Okay, so
As far as we're
Are there-
concerned, these things could have been here this whole time. But why they're
fair
not
enough.
attacking us is strange.
Well, some of them definitely weren't
Yeah.
here this entire time. These
Oh.
ones were.
Oh, so someone we have proof that someone came through here and replenished the
Uh,
supply.
You didn't have a line of sight on that.
these ones?
Well, yeah, but I assume they would have moved forward to attack us the last time we were here.
Likely. Are there any tracks of like new bodies shuffling forward, or is it all about a day old and looks like the same or similar tracks to where
Give that a survival check. You have that, right?
I do have survival? It's
Oof.
not a high roll, but it's a something.
As far as you can tell, it's kind of hard to tell since there's been a lot of action, but it doesn't seem like there's very fresh tracks.
So
No.
they probably were here.
Maybe, but who knows? Maybe
Basically,
they were.
do you guys trust going into this cave with these guys out here, or do you want to deal with them? That's really
If you would like, I can go on my own. I'm a little faster than your average person, and I am maybe a little harder to hit. If the rest
I'll
of you
go with
don't
you,
feel
Mildred.
terribly safe.
Right up there.
But yeah, it's very much the case
I'm
of
good to
like,
go.
I do have some things that would make it a little easier if I had to book it. But yeah,
I have something for you and me. Should something happen?
I mean, basically what I'm saying is I actually have 40 feet of movement and a bonus against attacks of opportunity, so I could just rush.
Yeah.
Worst comes to worst. Could Sanic it. So are Emily and Rakat staying outside?
If you're sneaking
Hmm.
ahead,
I mean, I can certainly try and make a stealthier approach. Specific comment that he's very much like sort of talking with his back to you, sort of looking in the cave. Like very much keeping his eyes trained on the cave while sort of talking behind him.
Oliver is standing there with one eye shut.
Haha,
Oh.
the old pirate trick.
Yeah. It's an actual thing. People do wear eye patches simply to make sure one eye is adjusted to darkness. It's some big brain stuff. Yeah. Well, I'll be going on ahead. If the rest of you would not mind, I will be back hopefully shortly.
I'm following.
And he's gonna start journeying into the cave. Should I make a
Okay.
stealth check for this?
If you wish.
God, I'm gonna fucking. There we go. It's a
Hey,
9.
pretty
18.
good.
Wow, I rolled a 9.
Rip.
Okay. So, is everyone following, or are you staying out?
Oliver is allowing for 20 feet between him and Mordred, and then following.
Okay. Did you say I could bring a specific player to a new map?
Yeah, you can grab their like icon, and then you can pull them up, and you can drop them on a specific map.
Their icon.
Like their
There.
name in the bottom
Yeah,
left.
like the name in the bottom
Oh.
left.
Okay.
Mhm.
Hang on. So could I do this? No? Hang on. Should I do this? Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Did that work?
Yes, it did.
Okay. So right at the bottom there.
Okay. Should I grab a token? There you go.
So then everyone else can't see where Mordred is, right? Is that how that works?
He's in the cave.
All right. Cool. I'm learning.
Mhm. So trying to probably keep to the walls. It's gonna start sneaking forward. Tell me when to stop. Or
Stop.
Okay.
So, and you can see more of the cave.
I assume this is a stalag.
Yeah.
Stalactite, stalagmite.
It's the bottom part.
Might is great.
Oh, G. Stalagmites are ground. Stalactites are ceiling. You know.
Top or ground?
So, this is what you see. Should I say it out loud or keep the suspense for people outside?
If he's moved more than 20 feet in,
You can still see me.
Yeah, he's
presumably.
almost 20 feet in. It's 15 feet in right now.
Have I been noticed yet?
No.
Okay. He's gonna try and. Does he have a beat on? Deathwatch is still active because it's 10 minutes per level, so it lasts
Okay.
a long time.
Sure. Still
Do they
active.
appear living or undead?
Undead.
Okay, so they are undead. Would I need to make a check to know if undead can see in the dark?
That would be like a knowledge religion, I think.
Okay, I don't have that.
You don't have knowledge religion.
No, I don't. I don't have any points in a knowledge religion. I know, crazy. It's almost like
That's weird.
You're not
man.
a priest.
well, I mean, I have it as a class skill. I just don't have any points to it.
Disgraceful. How could
I
you?
know. Look, I don't have knowledge nobility either. Although I might actually take a point in that, depending.
Wow, you
Um,
posh bourgeoisie fuck.
That's not what I'm saying. So this would that be enough that I could maybe stay out of line of sight?
I wouldn't say so. No, maybe the
Okay.
larger ones, but not that one.
Okay. He's gonna try and move to the other wall. And this is sort of an upcropping.
Yeah.
He's gonna try and sort of go along it to see what else he can see.
Okay. So
Okay, and at that moment, he was spotted.
at that moment, yes, he was spotted. And then,
What the fuck is that?
so he's in 20 feet now, Oliver, if you want to follow. Would you?
I'm going to
What in
attempt
the
stealth, even
world?
though it won't work because of the armor, but I'm going to attempt it anyway.
Okay.
What is this nightmare monster?
Oh. Oh, I think I... Okay. I gotta drag myself on here, right?
Yes. You enjoying the wonderful cave?
It's a lovely cave.
Yeah, it doesn't at all look like an ambush or anything. What the- This looks like an evil mech.
To me, it's like an
I think it's more like a. I maybe definitely. Okay, I definitely chose the wrong token for that, but it's like an armored skeleton.
Okay, it's a skeleton with like a sword and a shield.
Yeah,
but
That
these,
one.
these don't look of the same persuasion.
Those are skeletons with bows and arrows.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're just
So-
currently people tokens.
Mordred has definitely been spotted.
Hmm.
They're following you with their empty eye sockets, but not doing anything.
Well, as far as I can tell, it seems to be not an ambush at least, or a bad one if such. He's gonna start moving out in the open then. Does that reveal? Oh my god! What the? That is a big baby.
Yeah. So that one in the corner kind of looks like the smaller ones outside that did bleed, but some larger creature was converted into that.
Okay. So it seems like it's again desiccated, little charred with like larger claws.
Yeah.
But nothing else is particularly revealed other than
I guess
that.
I can put all the players on this map, and
You just don't know.
you're not in there yet.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna start. Is there a path that seems to be more traversed?
Well, as far as you can tell, there's only really one path.
Okay, so this is not a path. It's over here.
Yeah. So there is a dip or a ledge
Mm-hmm.
that goes down, and then there is a smaller path going off
So
down below.
So this is up. This is down.
Yeah.
Okay. He's going. Is this a large creature? Or is that a normal sized creature?
Normal size. He's just
Or I
got a
guess
big
medium.
sword. Yeah, medium.
He's gonna make his way towards the passage, and he's gonna be like, shrug and sort of wave Oliver in.
All right.
I'm
See.
gonna catch up a little bit.
Is he gonna do the same, or is it just gonna be us two?
I don't know. Is anyone else going in the cave?
You guys all right in there?
Hmm.
Guess you would have heard that.
Yeah. Oliver's gonna call back. Same situation as out there.
Are they attacking you?
Same situation.
Should we come in?
Same situation. He's been killed, and they're just replicating his voice.
Before we kill you, say same situation.
Yeah, they said same situation and then immediately got beheaded, and now the creature is using their voice.
Yeah. It's a fucking it's an undead Kenku.
We're in a cave, actually. It could just be like an echo.
Yeah. Same
Just-
situation.
Just
Same
perfectly
situation.
timed with every
Same
time you ask a
situation.
question.
Raquette, do you want to lead the way?
I think he went to the bathroom.
Oh,
Yeah, he did. Is there any light in here, or is it just total darkness?
There's a illumination from outside for now,
Okay,
but
but
it
it's
definitely.
more so like in this area.
Actually,
it's like-
this way down this small path, you can see a soft kind of yellowish glow.
Okay, so there's illumination from the cave entrance as well as deeper in the cave.
Yes, and also I'm going to end the session here,
Okay.
right? Since it is time,
Yes.
and I must go. But yeah, that's where we'll leave off for now.
Okay. That
Okay.
was.
Be a shock after the bathroom break.
Guys, we need to
Where is
get better at combat.
Yeah,